And hello Twitch, hello YouTube, welcome to this stream slash VOD slash whatever you call it, depending on the time you see it. Welcome to the stream of EU4. I haven't played EU4 in quite a while, and so we're getting back to it. We're getting back to it because I love this game. And there are quite a few runs that I have on my mind that I want to do. So, you know, all of that. And today we're going for Mali. I will get into the presentation of the achievements that we are going to go for, or I am going to go for rather, soon TM. But without further ado, just go straight to gaming. And let's get into it. The Kingdom of Mali, 1444. This time I'm going to try, but although I doubt I'm going to hold the resolution, but I'm going to try and keep notes on the times. So, start screen at the Kingdom of Mali, 1444. In West Africa and the Gulf of Guinea, the great empire of Mali once was the hegemon of the region, stretching from the Atlantic Ocean through the Niger River basin up to the Hassan city-states, its richest well known in the north after the famous travel of the ruler Mansa Musa to Mecca. However, internal conflicts have weakened and divided the once mighty empire in its survival with its survival at stake. However, there's a chance for its rulers to recover the lost greatness if they manage carefully their sparse resources and re-establish their authority again upon their neighbors. If they succeed, there will even be the opportunity to take advantage of the increasingly open sea lanes in the west and the Mansa Mamadi tried to do in the past. Hello Zeta, welcome in. Thank you for reporting it. Religion, we are Sunni faith. Chances of new air plus 100%. Cavalry to infantry ratio plus 10%, sorry. We have a meter that goes from mysticism to legalism depending on personal choices. I am a big fan of legalism. Although we might start with mysticism for many reasons. No, I want legalism. Sorry. No, I want legalism. I want legalism for many different reasons. Other religions, so they're the Shia and the Ibadi. All of them belong to a school, yada yada yada. And we follow the Maliki school, which gives us 10% dev cost, which is super duper cool. This is actually kind of amazeballs, and I didn't read that when I didn't read our school when I looked up on Mali before the run. Government, we are a monarchy, no big news on that, on what a monarchy is. We have a spouse and an heir, and when we die, our kid is old enough, he takes the throne. If otherwise, it's our spouse. If we have neither spouse, if we don't have a spouse and our heir is too young, it'll be a regency council, which sucks. You don't want a regency council. And if it's no son, no wife, no nothing, then it's chaos. Presenter rebels and such. Environment, Africa starts out, so Western Africa starts out in relative isolation from the rest of the world. This is not something that will last forever. In time, European colonists will appear, and you may find yourself overwhelmed by their superior technology unless you have sufficiently prepared for it. We'll be prepared, no worries. No worries at all. We'll find some European friends, Ottomans, and we'll be great. So, Mali. Our situation looks extremely stable. Obviously, we don't have a disaster yet. Although, there we go. Can happen under the following conditions. Has no current disaster, has not completed Restore Mali Authority. Well, Restore Mali Authority is down here. We have to do the Mansa to arms, a competent court, gain asset favors, handle the Kabu people. Appease the Bambara, not conquer Jene, but might conquer Jene on the way. Anyways, reintegrate Songhai, retake Timbuktu, restore the empire. Then we can click that. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of missioning to do before we actually get to that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna be eating our neighbors, using our friends, our temporary friends to beat up our neighbors and stuff. So we're gonna be hit by this disaster no matter what, basically. We're not gonna have a peasants' war. Hopefully not at the same time. Hopefully not. Average state province, core province autonomy is 30% or higher. This one might have a chance of triggering? Question mark. Because to lessen the problems of our disaster, which is going to fire, we won't be able to counter it. We need to reach that last, progression is plus 100 each month. And because we're Mali, so on December 1st, the disaster will hit. So what happens on this when the disaster hits? Well, you get to this disaster because they read up on it a lot of rebels, possibly. So you want to get through these 4 events as fast as possible. At least these 3, because this one just basically ends everything. Because each time you validate a mission, you remove the option, see this one, pretender rebels will no longer rise up when a new Mansa gets crowned during the decline of Mali disaster. Gain estate favors. The estates will remain loyal to Mali during the decline of Mali disaster. Gain a stab as well on that one. Handle the Kabu people. Every province which is also core for another country will remain loyal to Mali during the decline of Mali. This one requires us to have Gabu, so this province which is highlighted, up to 15 dev, which is a lot. Because it starts at 8, if memory serves. Yep. So we need to basically double the dev in Gabu and accept their culture. Their culture is Senegambian. We have, if we look at cultures, we have 2 provinces that are Senegambian. This one is 3, this one is 8. If we go after Jollof, there's going to be 2 options. Either we subjugate them, which is very tempting because if we look at our ideas, our first idea is, now we have land nutrition and tolerance of heathens. Oh yeah, it's this one. Our first idea would be here, but at the same time, and they would be loyal, they would end up being loyal to us, hopefully, because small and we're not going to give them land. The other option is to eat all of them because 5 and 8 and 8 and 3 means more income for us. And all of the dev we need to accept the culture of Senegambian, which, would also help with these guys. So in terms of culture, we would accept the entire culture. Important note, our main culture is Mande, our culture is Mali, sorry, in the Mande culture group. And Senegambian and Fulani, as well as these, are Saharan. We are West African, and we have Bena and these who are... no, these are West African. We are the Mande culture group. So, yeah, one of our first missions is Mansa to arms. Mali gains a permanent claim on the Jollof area. Go to the map mode and look at areas. So Jollof area, so basically that's perma-claim on Jollof. This one is ruler as a general and legitimacy of at least 90. Easy. We're on 100. We'll have 100% of our force limit before December. It'll be great. Get back to my missions. So Jollof, we gain a claim on the Jene area, which is this one. No, sorry, this is Jene. So basically the entire state of Jene minus that province, but hey, that's also claims on neighbors. The Messina area, which is Messina, the single province, I think. No, Messina area, but we own all 3 of them. It's only 1 more. So basically we have claims on all of Jene. We get the Bagahina area, which is this guy. So that's a bit of ours, and the rest is in Timbuktu. And we also get the Messima and Mema. Mema, I forgot where it was, but oh, it was a single. Mema was a single province. There, we get a single claim on Mema proper, which means that we have a claim on this, on all of this. And if we flip back to political on Timbuktu, that does not include, sadly, Timbuktu, which is, go back to our areas. Timbuktu is technically in the Niger Bend, but Timbuktu, if we look at them, they are absolutely edible in, they're technically edible in one war. Might not be able to eat them in one war, but still. I also want to get Jenne back, to get Jenne. They have a fort, which is going to be a pain, an absolute pain to siege. But 17 dev, yum. And the Great Mosque. And because Great Mosque, because mission says this one. Completed, Jenne owned by Mali or non-tributary subject. The event the Great Mosque of Jenne happens, and we gain a permaclaim on the Kong area. Kong here has one thing we want, a gold mine. Our economy, which brings me to the economy, our economy is fueled by gold, and gold alone. Tax, production, and stuff like that doesn't matter. Our two moneymakers, if we go back to provinces, this one. Our two earning provinces are Boer and Bambouk. Sadly, we don't have any missions to develop them, and that means we're going to have crazy inflation. We have a plus 0.25 yearly inflation from gold, which is absolutely horrendous, and we'll have to fix that. But to start the missions, this one we need at least 6 per month. Our ruler is absolutely trash. Our heir is barely better. But when our heir is going to be on the throne, we'll be on 444. If we hire one of each advisor, and given the amount of money we have, an advisor will be, discipline? A discipline, sure, perfect, you're hired. Improve relations is my favorite. To make people friends, to forget AE and stuff like that, and kind of want them. Trade efficiency we could have an argument for trade efficiency, but while earning only 1.15 ducats, I'm not going to say yes to trade efficiency. We're going to go with my good old improve relations. Note, these are randomly rolled. I'm just very happy with what the game rolled. And this one, I want this guy. Yes, he's more expensive. Yes, he's going to cost us money, but he's going to limit the amount of points we spend, the amount of inflation we gain per year by 0.10. So instead of 0.25, we'll be down to 0.15, which is already a huge change. And he's going to bring us in more admin points, as we're going to be coring a lot and conquering a lot during the disaster, because we need to reintegrate Songhai. So 7 provinces of Songhai and own Timbuktu. We're going to need to fight. We're going to be fighting and coring a lot, and possibly, well, not restoring stab, but trying to stay up on Miltech and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go immediately start and open with a loan. Because I want this guy on my council. And immediately we're already on 6 for 1, which means we're not going to give out all 3 military, because now estate privileges. We're not going to give out all 3 of the estate privileges. We're going to go with 2, and we'll get the admin one as soon as possible, obviously. So merchants, I want my dip power, and my emirs, I want primacy of the emirs. I can also start by seizing land. Works as well. Seize land. Okay, that's it. We're now on 5-5. So, and our ruler can only abdicate if our heir is at least 15 years old. Also, our ruler needs to be a general. So before we give any privileges out, yoink. Actually a decent fighter. Cool. Lead the army. Go. I like having a demi-estate because our religious unity is absolute trash. We have two options. Either we convert all our demi and it's great, but they're not going to be very happy with us. Or we let the demi live, at least for the time of, and we just build a more tolerant society, which means balancing a fourth estate, but they give us good bonuses, so I'll take the dev from the demi. Not the dev, but so we're going to start by guaranteeing demi autonomy. We are aiming for above 60 equilibrium, ideally for all estates, for the very simple and good reason that wait, do I have a plus 10 on? Yeah, monthly autonomy change plus 0.10. So we want to seize back to get back above 20 as soon as possible to stop that ticking, but we'll be okay. They are obviously going to pay higher taxes. They're demi, so we're going to get more money from their provinces. I kind of want, so they are very balanced right now. Their equilibrium is at 53. Let's actually put in immediately the power of the emirs, the one that I like, the supremacy over the crown, allowing them to pursue agendas whenever they want. To see what the equilibrium for my demi are. Demi equilibrium of 63, influence of 57. I'm actually quite fine with that. And I'm not certain I want anything else. We could give them the promote demi education, but I'm not certain that I want to do that. Religious unity plus 9.9. I don't need it because they're already out. I don't need that. Demi Contribution Act. Estate decision impose new religious tax, which is a lot of money, but they lose loyalty. Cool, but not until we've gone past this mission. Gain favors of the estate. So competent court, ideally, our ruler abdicates in a year, and our son takes over, and it'll be great. That will get rid of pretender rebels if/when we die. This one removes all of the estates becoming very, very angry at us. So we're going to wait on that one too. If we can reduce the rebellion pool to just handle the Kabu people, it would be great. These two can be achieved very fast. This one we're going to struggle a little bit more because it requires a lot of development. Same thing as this one, 15 dev in Segu, and has the increased autonomy for some reason. So this province is going to be wrecked from an autonomy perspective, but hey, it's grain, it's fine. Estates, demi. So my demi, I'm going to say we're good like this. Our merchant guilds. Their equilibrium is 40 right now. How about you have the free enterprise for 50? I'm almost tempted to immediately take the indebted to the merchant guild. Because what else could I give them? I do like this one. The interest per annum down and reduce inflation costs. For them, it's definitely needed, even though it doesn't give them any loyalty equilibrium. Loyalty equilibrium is 50. It's not useful now, but I'm going to give them that for a 5%. Port of 6. Don't need to give this one out yet. We're still super far for GovCap. Good on that. I want to put their equilibrium targeted at 60. Would actually be kind of cool, and we're gonna need the money anyways, so yeah. There. Our emirs, they're on 47.5. Let's give them the right of council because I love that one. Let's give them the monopoly on mining and smelting. It's copper. We lose all income from copper and iron. Well, look at here. We have one iron province here. And there's 2 more iron provinces in the region. Besides that, there is no copper, like possibly here, but that's super duper far away and super long time from now. So right now, I'm gonna take the money from the emirs for that 5% loyalty without any debuff. No income from copper, iron. I do not care. Which brings my emir loyalty equilibrium to 62, which is good. And I'm gonna pump it even higher with this one. With these 2, actually. Expand the fortifications for 10 more loyalty. And neighbor raid. Each time we siege down a fort, we gain 0.1 year worth of manpower. Which might not sound like much, but since we're going to be fighting a lot of rebels, I want that extra manpower. Probably will be the first one to go, but with 72 loyalty for 60 influence, Neglectable will be able to take care of that. Dilemma. I do like my on my piety scale. We don't have any decision, by the way. I do like my no, it's positive. The plus one will send us towards legalism. Because right now it's on -15. I do like my legalism for extra tax, extra manpower, national manpower, and the tech cost. Which really like. Oh, we're gonna be filthy rich. It's gonna be. There's actually, because I'm gonna get to the achievements in a second. One of our achievements is actually to gift. Sorry for that. I bumped my headset. One of our achievements is to send a gift of 10,000 gold to another great power. So we will want to get the religious state. I'm gonna say ASAP, but it's not the most urgent for me to get. Back to their equilibrium. Their equilibrium is pissy. Our level of equilibrium is pissy, so let's give them the oversight. I don't want to give them the enforced unity of faith because we have actually a decent tolerance of heathens, so our heathens actually reduce unrest because they like us. That's also why I didn't want to go out and fully convert them, because Malian traditions give us tolerance of heathens. Wool sounds like a terrible idea, although what do we have one province that produces wool here. We're gonna get 2 more here, 2 more there. It could be another option for equilibrium. The monopoly on wool could be an option. I want to check the others because religious diplomats, I clearly want those. I want the clerical education for the government reform progress growth. And the last 2, they're gonna have to be set to help my equilibrium because I really want it as close to 60 or possibly above. While I hate the does not lose crown land share from development of provinces, this is 10 influence, 10 equilibrium, so boom. So that's 63.7 on their equilibrium. We can still seize from them. They will still lose land when we seize land, but when we develop provinces, they won't. It will marginally affect the others, who will be giving it up a little bit more crown land when we take that. That's fine. And I'm half tempted between the monopoly on wool or no. I'm gonna take the Grand Residence, the Scholar. Yes. And I obviously want my Honey Valley Scholar. There. And invite a Scholar, Honey Valley, yes. We could invite them, would cost us 50 admin points. So until we are ready to go in on big AE, big aggressive expansion for the moment, I'm gonna skip on it. Because that would be sacrificing 50 admin points. We're gonna need so dearly. And I think that's my estate setup. 63%, 72%, 60%, and 63%. Good. And I kind of want to summon a Diet as well. Let's see what the summon a Diet so that they can't summon on me. The Ulema, they want Joma with a base tax. That's not going to happen. Joma is not part of our development plans, even though it's our capital. The admin, they want Bagena. Yeah, that one we can do. Bagena, all the provinces in the Bagena area, so it's 2 provinces of Timbuktu, belong to us. Easy, and it's admin points, which is great. 20% of the trade power in the Ivory Coast won't happen anytime soon, and nope, we're gonna go conquering. Now, on achievements, because achievements. First one, well, probably not the first one we're gonna do. Abu Bakr, start as Mali and have 4 colonial subjects in South America. The other one is Mansa Musa, as Mali, give 10k ducats away to another great power without having a single loan or being bankrupt. Ottoman GP, gift, no debt, big friend, go. So that's the plan. Now that we're set up, it says we can build province improvements. I don't want to build province improvements. Although maybe a castle in our hometown would be neat, but no. Mission? This one, our starting one. This one we need to have. We're just gonna have to wait for the event. I checked them out. It's very, very minor, but we're gonna go tolerance, obviously. Mission here. Total army size of at least 100% of the force limit. Force limit is currently 16. We have 12, so we need at least 4,000 men. Hi, Mercs. I like those guys. They have a 2 siege pip. Do we have a better than 2 siege pip? No, but they have an amazing general and 2 siege pips. And because they also have specific powers, so extra, so female advisor chance, well, doesn't matter because doesn't matter. May recruit female generals, shock damage and shock damage received, shock damage inflicted and less received, which is perfect. Come on in, you're hired. So now we still have a decent pile of cash. A very decent pile of cash. But it's going to melt as we reinforce and hire more merc companies. Thinking of these guys for things and stuff. We're going to need to rival people. Who rivaled us? Jollof, Jenny, and Timbuktu are both our neighbors, and they're besties, I think. No, Jenny also hates Timbuktu and hates Songhai. So if I befriend Songhai for the moment, he would help me conquer Jenny. I want Jenny, ideally more provinces, but normal. Songhai also hates. Songhai doesn't hate Timbuktu. Interesting. Kind of want you as a friend anyways. Which means I could play both against each other. That's very interesting. Anyways, for us, first set rivals. Jollof, because we're going to get a lot of power projection from subjugating our former rival, Jollof is in. Jene hates us easy, and Timbuktu is going to be a target extremely soon. Possibly our first target. So I'm going to call in I'm going to call in a Songhai alliance. And I'm gonna rival Timbuktu. So with a Songhai ally, I might want to, take Oyo or Benin. Benin would be a great friend, although he's a bit far away and is not Sunni, which means they're not going to be the happiest. Kong ally for our neighbor, that would be an option. First, let's set him issue eco actions, issue embargo on you. And on you because I can't do much more. And depending on how alliances play out before 11th of November, we'll see who we attack first. There's option 1 is straight into Timbuktu and go 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, possibly 5 and 6, but at least go grab Bagena, Hod for mission, Mema and Timbuktu for myself. We could promise land to Songhai and have them come in, or go after Jene with calling in Songhai, promise of land, because they're probably going to want that. We take these two, they take these two, bim bam boom, I get the high dev province and the monument, and they get these, and they will backstab them. Or if both have a very annoying alliance chains, we go and subjugate Jollof, who's a bit farther away, probably won't have as many friends, and stuff. You guys, we're gonna get occupied. This place is gonna get occupied several times, so doesn't matter. You guys can go out and protect trade, even though say you're gonna lose me money, but I think it's lies and slander. There would also be an argument to eat all of Jollof, because they have an estuary for trade power on the coast, and is it just the estuary? Yeah, it's just the estuary. But there was more here. No, it's just the estuary. We have the center of trade in Gabu. But still, it would help gaining trade power. And the reason why I said hell no to trade power here is that if we wanted more trade power here, we would have to go after Benin, which is very far away and has a very, 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 very annoying fort in their capital, because extra defensiveness from their monument, plus next to the sea, plus actual fort. And honestly, I'm actually going to change my mind. Joma, you're getting a castle. So we have 64 ducats. We are currently earning money. We should keep on earning money. Can I put my wife in charge? No. Not because we don't have... or is it through mill tab? Nope. Okay. And pause. Off we go. And we look at who allies who. So Jene, you allied with Kong, which is a nuisance, but not the worst. Because honestly, they would be the easier first target. Timbuktu, I like nobody. Timbuktu could be the first one, because if I declare war, Songhai would come in on the promise of land. I also out manpower. We out manpower Timbuktu. And they don't have a specific fort. Well, they have this one, but we could go 1, 2, 3 occupations plus Timbuktu. Would require 9k men. Would be a big siege, but we would get... it would lose a level in significance, so... No, it wouldn't. Maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't. We'll see. But eating Timbuktu would be a first big bite, which I kind of like the idea. We'll see. Again, we'll see. We have to wait for our mercs, 22nd of December, before we get too ambitious on things and stuff. What I wanted to do is find other friends. Kong, I mean, if we go after Jene, they're gonna be say hell no. Yetanga, you would take an alliance, sure. Offer you an alliance. Can we get someone else in here? Bonoman would take an alliance. That actually covers our flanks quite well, and in order to, press Kong into a single mush, and also help against Songhai when we go after Songhai, I kind of like that. Kind of really like that. Yeah, Bonomon, you're gonna be our friend. There. So we have Songhai, Yatenga, and Bonomon as friends. That's 3 out of 4. I'm keeping a slot open because I haven't decided what I do with Jolaf. Jolaf allied Jene. Jene, you have 2 friends, Kong and Jolaf. Nuisance. Nuisance, Timbuktu, you have no friends for the moment. The decline of Mali! Here it goes. These are dark times. Yeah. Our tax income, global trade power, and spy defense will decrease, while our national, local, and global unrest will increase. Yay! And immediately we start getting some progression for Fulani and Kabu separatists in unaccepted cultures. Yay! Remember I said we would be needing Berks? I'm watching Timbuktu because if Timbuktu has no friends, Timbuktu has no friends. Timbuktu, declare war. Baghena will be easier to hold than Hoth. I will not call in Songhai until I have all 4 provinces. Oh, 12th of December. Stop. Okay. Did you find a friend? No. Good. No more friend. Take Baghena. I know our merc company isn't here yet, but they have 7k men. Let's go remind them who's the boss. Namely, us. Let's speed up. So I was not expecting to start by eating off Timbuktu, but apparently we ate off Timbuktu. Yatenga, I would like to have access actions. Would you give me mill access? Thank you. Our heir has loose lips. Foreign spy detection down. Well, shucks. Doesn't really matter. Songhai, you want a royal marriage? Sure. So Kong, would you give me access to? Yes, you would. Thank you. Because from Songhai, from here, no, I'll be forced into here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that's fine. And first fight for us out on the plains. Do we want to roll for a better general? Mission fulfilled, by the way. Mansa to arms. Give us the permaclaims because permaclaims. Subjugation CB against Jolaf, that's for 10 years. What I want to do with you is curry favors. And I want 1 on improve relations with allies. So 1 on allies. 1 on you on curry favors. 1st of February. Okay, good. That was a wipe. Perfect. That is amazing. Can't go to there, but you can go to hot. Because they're going to be rebuilding, but they're going to be rebuilding from 2 provinces. 2 3-death provinces, which are not going to do much. And I might actually call in Songhai or... yeah, Songhai on the promise of land, maybe. Yatenga, wants a royal marriage? Absolutely. Yatenga, I want to curry favors with you. Bonoman, same thing, because I would like to be able to call them in without having to pay for things and stuff. Yep, 2k men. Merchant Gale revolts in Gabu. There we go. Here they start. And this is why they rise up in Gabu, which is rude. This is why I want a good merc company. Another good merc company? Yeah. Actually, 433, you're good for the same price. Side company, you're hired. I'll let it like this because I'm gonna say they can revolt, but the game is gonna take the first option anyways. It's already raising in Ouagadougou, yeah. Send out the 2 cav. Select them. You're gonna send actually all... No, split. 1 to here. 1 to there. And use move out and move in. The reason why I'm moving out and then back in is that way these guys... Actually, no, you guys go down here. Go down, go down. You guys... okay. Wait. Wait. Actually, no. Move in like this. Move in like this. I know it sounds a bit complicated in why I'm doing this. You don't have a siege pip, so it doesn't matter, so... Merge. Bonamon wants a royal marriage. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, you're going to there. Don't be silly. You can attach to the side company. Side company, you're gonna go right next to Gabu because we know they're rising up in Gabu, but we have a few months. And our merchants will lose 10 loyalty because of that. If I promise you land, would you come in? Yeah, you would. Absolutely. And now... Nope, Songhai is in with us. They should be going after the land that they want, and since I've been taking more casualties, I should be the one holding the stuff, and they're actually going to come and help me siege. You guys go there, and we're going to give them our very cool and nice leader. Actually, you don't need to be there. There we go. Now it's Songhai troops that are bleeding for us, but we are the ones in charge of the siege of Timbuktu. 1 more month and we're gonna get the rebels. Good news is that these guys will be fully... I'll call them repaired. Gabu, 55 to dev. We're also gonna need to dev Segu and increase autonomy here. This one is only 3. And it's 62, so I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go immediately and encourage development. 1, 2, 3. Revolt, particulars in Gabu. We'll wait on that. Segu, I need to increase autonomy here, which completes the mission. This one. We gain 1 stability, which means less unrest. And we gain permaclaim on Niger Bend, Dendi, and Western Sahara. It's going to be the reintegration of Songhai and Timbuktu after. Yeah, we've gained conquest against Songhai. It's fine. Royal influence. I'm gonna say so be it. I don't really care if provinces flip to fetishist. When do you guys arrive? 13th of August. That's over a month away, so sorry, you're not going to participate in the fight immediately. I don't want them on full morale. For some reason, they're not on full morale. I just don't want them to occupy the province before we jump on them. 9th of August. Might be a bit short. Worst case. Worst case, something happens. It's fine. Malian peasants rise up in Bendugu. Where's Bendugu? Bendugu is here. We can have only one of these every 2 years, so for the moment we're good. And I told you our money would be going. Bye, money! The good news is our mercs have an amazing general. Actually go here. Cav can go there. You guys can go there. We'll have to bring back some men, but that's okay. Again, they're hiding their troops up there. We're okay. Alright, Jolaf and your 8k men. You're only allied with Jenny, which is good. If I go after you, I call in Yatenga and possibly Bonamon for favors. And they'll be good. We are sadly just a few days late. So they got to, because they're separatists, they got to increase autonomy by a whole bunch. Boom. But now we can focus our development on here. Taking loan of 55. Yep, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go into debt. It is a given. We're gonna go down into debt. Jolaf is claiming Gabu. Yeah, claim Gabu all you want. I have a solid alliance chain, and yeah, for you. Also, Songhai, I would like to curry favors with you. For absolutely no reason. At this point, I'm actually going to start firing my cav. Games acclaim on where? Or Kong, I'm sorry, Kong, but nope. Demi revolt in Siribi Dugu. Ah, there. You guys can come in. The Bengdugu peasants will rise up and we'll deal with them. But this is the Mali revolt and why you lose all your men, all your armies, all your everything. I'm actually going to bring these guys back down to help. Because we're going to need help for the peasants here. If I can bring people in time. Because I don't want 30% autonomy in the Messina area because, you know, that's 3 provinces. And that is my income, which, I need my income. I want my income. I want my good income. Merchant Guild, again, in Joma this time. Oh, everyone in Joma? And we crush them? No, everyone here. We'll crush them in Sirbidugu. Or, since we have everyone, we'll go in because everyone is here. Because Joma, there's a fort. So Joma doesn't really matter if they rise up. These guys, I don't want them to take the province because they're going to get to enforce autonomy in the region, which I absolutely don't want. Peasant autonomy is forbidden. We can just wait because... Come on, tick, tick, done. How many men did I lose on my side? 2k. Merge, these are the Siridugu. We get the defensive battle, we have less morale, but we should be turning things around. Okay, still 9k of the Timbuktu people. They're going to go for Hot and possibly Bagahena. Give ourselves a month tick. Perfect. Mercs go in, you go in. Who arrives first and when? 11th, 10th. Perfect. On the 10th, we start the fight. And we say we will crush them. There. That way the mercs get, well, sadly a full tick of... They take the front line, so they're going to be taking the blunt. There we go, 1k men lost, we're good. We go back up. We saving our manpower, not our money, but that's a whole other me problem. And you guys are actually gonna stay in Do or Segu? Segu. Stay in Segu. Sounds like a great place to be. Okay, we scared them away. Good. Siege is progressing in the meantime. Good. And between wars, while we're recuperating, we'll be using only our mercs to fight. On our regulars, I know they're expensive. I use them for the first few battles, but I can't. Save me money. And in fact, mercs don't care about army maintenance. Don't pay the army. Yes, they're not gonna recuperate. Although I want them to recuperate. Because most of our costs, yeah. Scandal in Mali. At least it doesn't get boring. The court of the Mansa caused outrage within our upper class. The stability of Mali is threatened. At least it doesn't get boring here indeed. Come on, get that siege. We can't get better than that, so get over it. Shoot the walls, assault the walls, roll that 42%. Give me that occupation of Timbuktu that I really, really want and really, really need. Nope, defenders desert again. We've killed about 1,000 defenders by now, which, you know, honest results. 8.137, please reinforce. Okay, we're down to 2 armies. Actually, no, now we can stop paying. Now we stop paying. Why? Because we're going to get at least 1 tick or 2 with these guys back up. When we refill these guys in morale, they're going to take 3 months, which is basically 3 ticks. Which is, you know, when they announce the next event. We just don't want any peasants popping up on our feet because then we get wrecked. Defenders desert. More, okay. Noble family feud. Ouagadougou. Here. Or we let them fight it out, or we try to settle the dispute. I don't want to settle the dispute. I don't want the autonomy. We'll side with one family. And there goes my efforts to save money. So 2 months of Merchant Guild, revolt in Ouagadougou. Fight, 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 fight. You guys march right back out. Because they want to fight. Those are particularists, and these are noble rebels. Noble regiments, and these are particularists. They're not the same. They're going to fight each other. It's going to be glorious. You can follow up, or we let Songhai go for that. Because we did promise land. Let's actually see... No, let's let Songhai have fun. No, let's try and outpace them. What's our movement speed? We have the 3 in movement, so we should be the first ones in Azad, so we should be the ones occupying, and the first one in the front line, so taking the most casualties, so it should be good. Plus, we're going to have our those guys fight each other, which is going to be glorious. So, these guys... move out. Okay. We say we will crush them. We also say we're going to side with one family. And now we watch and eat the popcorn. Also, it is bordering Joma, so as soon as Joma touches actually quite a few provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. So all 6 of these provinces, as soon as the castle is built, will be mostly immune to rebels. Love seeing that. And now we send in the mercs, because the mercs and us shortly after, because, yeah. I love when they murder each other. Is this my siege? This is my siege. This is my siege. Hey, Timbuktu. Noble family requests aid. Lose a lot of money, and the estate gains opinion, or I lose admin points. I hate you guys. Money. Money can be recuperated. admin points we're going to need to core. We're taking a loan of 55. Good. So now nobody is doing anything. Good. Our army is maxed out, so we can stop paying for the army again. Blank, blank, ads. I'm gonna just let the ads run. Sorry for the unconditional. Oh! Songhai did not give me any land. Interesting. What's their war participation? How do they have 73% war participation? Well, we're about to lose a lot of trust of Songhai. Yada yada. Because they wanted Timbuktu. Yeah. Blah blah blah. They're 73, reducing their trust by 20. They want. You wanted Taudeni, you idiots. You were interested in Taudeni, Azawad, Timbuktu, and which one? Bagena. Yeah, but Bagena you're not getting. Timbuktu you're not getting. Azawad and Taudeni I would give you, but you don't want Azawad. You want Azawad. But that's barely anything. So, frick you. That's my demand. We've been currying favor. They have high relations with us. They might break the alliance, in which case we'll find someone else to ally, because they're next on the list. They don't know it yet, but they're next on the list. Maybe Jene in between. Maybe. I want ducats, even though most of it is gonna be... We're gonna get 25 ducats out of that. Ulema gain land, Amirs lose land, merchants gain land, Demi lose land, and we gain a little bit out of it. Sounds good for me. I don't want to release a nation, I can't pillage a capital. That sounds like a plan. Let's stop currying favors, because if they break, they break. If they don't break, well, we're richer by a lot. Okay. First war done. No coalition. It's 34 aggressive expansion, but that's okay. Boom. Start coring. And we're gonna get 50 from the 50 from the thingamajig. Oh come on! You can't abdicate now yet. Come on. I need to charge you into glorious battle more often, you know. I really want my kid on the throne. When were you in, you started in on age 36. Okay, I really need to get you to charge into battle. Much more often. So another question is, the very debatable question is A75. Now we want to repay at least one loan. The next ones, they're going to be coming up in 3 months. Because I want to have them open so we can renew them at a much bigger, much higher level. And Timbuktu, for the moment, I will mothball the castle. I kind of want to keep it, but for the moment I'm not going to pay for the upkeep, so we save up a little bit of money. Also, inflation! Yay! And that's why I wanted that advisor. What we could do is take 2 loans, get a dip rep guy, get the dip rep guy, and get... Doesn't really matter, just to fire them the next month. That would be 2 loans worth of money. But that would also pass the this one. Pretenders rebels will no longer rise up when a new Mansa gets crowned during the decline of Mali disaster. We gain admin, dip, and mill points, which will help us to finish coring and start deving Gabu, which needs development. Why'd you have 6 unrest? You had less. Oh, unhappy burgers. Hello, Doran. E04. Yes, indeed. Doran, I think we've fought how many? We had. So technically, we had 2 rebel stacks here. We've had 1 rebel stack in Gabu. We've had 1 rebel stack in Joma. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we've had 6 rebel stacks since the start in 2 years. Yay. We're on mercs. We're not paying for our armies because our mercs are enough for us to fight for the moment. No, I'm sorry, to treat Bartok. Bartok is punished, Bartok is locked up, and Bartok is hissing at me. So I'll refund to those. No, it's not possible to seduce the demon. That's also why I was not streaming yesterday. My mental space is was way too clouded by that. I'll refund the points after the stream. Merc Company, yeah, we got better Merc Company, we get unlock the Grand Company and the Independent Army, which is very important. Doran, yes, Doran, you became French? How's that? Get a French passport? You want to eat cheese? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is definitely a sign of becoming French, wanting to eat cheese. Totally understandable. Yeah, losing a little bit of money, but that's okay. That because the fort here is done? Nope, fort here is not done yet. And they haven't broken yet. They kind of pissed off because they want my provinces, but we could technically still curry favors with them. Onion soup and put cheese into it. Mmm, that does sound delicious. Silly stab events. I don't want to get through this mission. Retake Timbuktu. Yeah, I need to core Timbuktu. There we go. Now we can start it. Boom. Okay, we started the cores. We're going to have rebels in a while. But okay, I don't have anyone that I can call in for favors, which is a bit of a problem. Because I would like to call in both Yatenga and Bonoman for favors. Possibly Songhai for favors too. So they deal with Jene, while I deal with Jolaf. And then we not white peace. I take war reps from them and piece them out. And then we go after someone else. Kong, who are your friends, Kong, by the way? Because you're friend with Songhai and Jene. Keep the Jene Kong alliance so that when we declare on Jene, because Jene hates Songhai, Songhai hates Jene, so they will obviously come in. I won't promise them land. I'll try and use favors because 0.24 a month is more than decent. Yeah, 0.29 there. And again, we're losing only 0.010, 0.01, 0.1, sorry. It's not much. Taboo demands independence. 13 separatists in Cantor. Well, this is why also we pay for our army every once in a while. But the mercs should be enough, and our army will be in Bambuk, and we will reinforce from Bambuk or in Futa Jalon. Yeah, it works. It's fine. Can have that. And go to speed 3. And can I accept Senegambian? I can't accept Senegambian culture yet because, yeah, alliance breaking from Songhai. That was to be expected. Goodbye, Songhai, so no need to improve relations with you. No need to curry favors. Ayer, do you want to be a friend? No, I'm a bit far away. Okay. Let's start improving with Benin. Because Benin is also someone to reckon with. Let's improve with Ayer as well. Bonomon, how many favors do I have with you? 5 currently. Passive gain, I'm going to put someone on Bina as well. Because Songhai is going to break. That's fine with me. If you move in, when do you move in? 1st of February. Let's give ourselves a day just to make sure that you have your morale tick and you don't arrive on the morale tick. And on 1st of February, we provoked the silly people. There. You shall die for your independence. 9k mercs in the front row with our best generals. We join in as ruler joins in. Bish, bash, bosh, mish, mash, mosh. Done. 1.5 men died in this battle. Sadly, 200 of them were ours. Move out. At the same time, the Joma Castle is done. Timbuktu Castle, I need to raise the Timbuktu Castle again. Raise that again. My problem is the Jenne Mosque. This one, to get Jenne out. It's going to be a super big war. Kong, you have only... Yeah, you have Songhai and Jenne as friends. That's not cool. That's why I want friends. Hire any chance of an alliance? No. I'm allied to your rival Songhai. Yeah, but as soon as I lose Songhai, we're good on that. I'll let Songhai break, and as soon as they break, we can get Ayer as a friend. Thank you. Now Ayer wants to be my friend. All the dude from Mali. Because they hate Songhai. So let's keep on hugboxing Songhai. Queen Poco's friends become an advisor at court. Skill 2, natural scientist. Natural scientist would be here. Natural scientist is... I mean, it would be cheaper than our inflation reduction, but I don't... No, give me the admin points. Need the admin points too much. Here, 2 days and you become a friend. Songhai Hugbox confirmed. Yatenga, how are we on favors? 8. Bonaman, I need to curry more favors with you. And we'll keep on improving with Ayer, and it'll be great. Army has replenished. Stop paying for the army. Yes, I'm paying for the Timbuktu fort. We can mothball the one on our capital for the moment. You want a royal marriage? Obviously. I know I have loans. I know I have inflation up. And I have to be wary about spending my mill points because my mill points will be what's costing me to get to Tech 3. Because Tech 3 is going to be quite a difference with a 0.5 morale. Yet, I kind of want to start developing Gabu because I need to dev Gabu. So this one we're gonna go back to 0 stab, which is great. Timbuktu's fate, yeah. This is reintegrating Songhai, restoring the empire. We need at least 350 dev. I know we can see it. Well, see it here, easy. Mali, we are currently on 150. So we're gonna need a lot more development, but again, we're gonna eat all these guys and that'll be more development. That's for the restore the empire. We need a 350 total development. 12 provinces, currently 8 in the Sahel region, 12 currently 8 in the Niger region. It's another stab. Songhai, who are your friends? Kanem, Bornu, Kong, and Nupe. So Kanem, Bornu there. Kano and Kong and Nupe, right? Yeah, Kong here. And Nupe down here. That's why I wanted Benin as a friend as well. Too many diplomatic relations, yes. We're gonna lose at some point the royal marriage with Songhai. Kong, I don't need the mill access actually. Get back from here, Kong. I don't need the mill access through your land. Thank you very much. There we go. That's solved. Low crown land, yes. Except we still have 2 more years before I can seize again. We're on 16%. We did gain from the last war, so we're good. Our eco is tanking because of this, and because we're under 20% here. Come on, merchants, gain your equilibrium faster. Faster! Cogs, oh yeah, you got pushed out while Kabu was Islamization of the aristocracy. Let us convert our people, or let's not rock the boat. Let's say let's not rock the boat. And we're gonna get, that opens our mission. Choose a direction. Well, unlock a religious mission or tolerance mission. Done. We went for tolerate. We need at least 3 tolerance of heathens. Will happen. But it's just a bonus for 25 years, so even if we don't do it, I mean, I do like the Demi Loyalty Equilibrium. That one, very, very cool. Cores are going to core, and when cores are going to finish coring, we'll be much better in terms of overall progress. And Baghena and and Mema, sorry. These 2 are faster. Why? Because possibly culture spread? Declining power of the Emirs. Emirs lose influence. Great. Now the question, do I want to fight Jolaf now? Again, the more I wait, the longer it'll be. No, I need my 10 favors. Mistani, resist. Yatenga doesn't owe us 10 favors. Otherwise, they would accept. I kind of want Yatenga too. No, that was Yatenga. Bonoman is less important, but I would like them too. But the more we wait, I mean, it's costing us 0.5 a month. I have the Timbuktu fort up. 0.31. Joma I mothballed, right? Tell me I mothballed Joma. Joma's mothballed. It'll get raised when the war starts. But that's okay, because if I can manage to go and stack wipe the Jolaf armies, because they don't have a fort, I can leave 111 men here, slash a merc company, and then march out with the other merc company off to Jene. Okay, I have 10 with you. I should be improving with Air as well. Because I'm going to need to call them in when we go after Songhai. And I'm going to put you on... Actually, I kind of want more of their favors, because they are very well placed as Malian peasants rise up in Boer. Down here. Send the mercs. Guys move out. Good, that'll give us the time to get our 10 favors. Planned, calculated, or something. I'm gonna say fools. And hope they win, because I forgot to restore the Dimir Vault in Ouagadougou. They really like to rise up in Ouagadougou. And we're officially making money now that we have court things. I'm gonna let that on the side for the moment. Okay, they got it. They're good. Thank you, mercs. Off you go to Ouagadougou. Move towards mysticism, or we move towards legalism. Gehenna gets Sufi shrines for 10 years, increasing their autonomy slowly. Give me that legalism. We're still on the mysticism path, but hey. A little bit more, they're back to full morale, perfect. First those rebels. First those silly rebels. Hey, 0.94, 1 ducat, 1.07, 1.09, 1.010, 113 ducats a month. Hey, with our army down. Zero. Okay, it's as soon as we get a tick of inflation, it's not going to work anymore, but but I'm very proud of what we have here, because that means I can pay for the entire army and fight and everything, and it's great. Go on to Gabu. I kind of want to start spending admin and dip to start leveling it up. Pujajalon, because I need 20 dev of the culture. So we might even take Sine in the process, because 5 dev. There's a temptation of taking Jollof as subject. Jollof only has cores on Jollof. Or we do it sneakily. We take everything. We take everything from them. We accept the culture because we're above 20 dev. And then we release Jollof as a subject. That's actually smarter. Because in terms of a few people, if no one's actually gonna really care too much. You can come back, Yatenga. It's time for our war against... and now that we have some reinforcements or something, it says, actually, no, you're losing money. So, if I declare on Jenny, declare for subjugation. Right, so subjugate. Yeah. Jenny's coming in. I can call in my 2 friends, and we outnumber them. Go. They're gonna get jumped, and they're gonna get siege down, but hopefully by that time, we are done with their armies. Everyone march in. Even Mansa Musa. Well, Musa the third Keita, because they can loan up 75. I lost to their 7. Okay, sure. We lost to their boats. That's fine. You're locked in. You're coming here. You move 1, select there. Yeah, there we go. You arrive when? 18th, 17th, 18th. Perfect. 17th, 18th, 19th. First tick for the Merc Company is going to be harsh. And second one and third one will have reinforcements, will be good. They're fleeing to here probably, so... Yeah, the Mercs took all the damage, which is perfect. Select... One came in here. They're probably retreating to there. If they're retreating further, well, I'm fricked. I'm not going to chase them any further. They don't want to fight natives. Like that. Yeah, give me those admin points. Thank you. Demi-revolt in Bambuk. Bambuk here. Oh! Are you marching into Bambuk? You're marching into Bambuk. You're locked into Bambuk. What kind of terrain is that? Flat, so no bonus. We'll wait for them to be in. Thank you, ally. The Dahomey Amazones are my siegers, so send in the Dahomey Amazones here. Hello! In Croatian, Mali means small, so Mega Mali would be the smallest thing ever. I like it. I like it very much. Kong, would you give me mail access? Because Bonamon is in this war but doesn't do much, so... No, you would not. Okay. Can I improve relations with you so you give me access? We can also march in from Sa to Hombori to there to go march on the Jenny troops quite easily. Yeah, you got this, ally, right? Nope, you don't. You don't have this. Nope, you don't have this. Something, something, trust misplaced. Bam, look again. Oh, this time it's the merchants, it's not the fetishist. We will crush them, fight each other, please. Please murder each other, take over each other's sieges, and force me to... Side company, you're gonna attach to the homie Amazons. And so Mercs in first. No, I want to preserve the Dahomey Amazons. Side company detach. Dahomey Amazons, you have 2.8k men. You're gonna get, with that get one, that'll be over 3k, which is what we need for this fort. And this time we'll have these guys attached to the first army. How long does the first army take to get here? 1st of August, so 14 days. 13 days. 13 days, so we can wait. The siege tick is, they already have 24. So we can let 10 days, not even 10 days. See if we can get another, yeah, another 1k men, even if it's not much. And you two join us in here, please. Ah, they're coming back. They got defeated by natives. And they're going to be hovering up. Done. Okay. They're done. They're probably going to Tagant? Yeah, Tagant. No, you're leaving through here. Okay, interesting. Uli and the Bambara people. Uli becomes Bambara, claims strength of air. Sure. Become Bambara. Sounds like a great culture. They've recovered, so we can add the 1k to that train. And we're gonna have to go and do something about this guy. Kong, would you give me access now? No. At war with neighboring ally. Right. Wagadugu, would you give me access? Yes. Stop improving with Kong. Wagadugu, would you give me access? Please and thank you. Bonoman, you can now move your butt. Ooh, you're gonna catch these guys? Oh, you forced them to lift the siege. I mean, good on you, but idiots to fight on that terrain. Unless you win. Nope, you didn't win. Merchant Guild, revolt in Joma. I'll go deal with that. Because again, War Gold is here, so we're good. It's occupied the capital. And they, Jolov, have 11k in reserves, but their fielded troops are 2k for the moment. Expensive edicts. Encourage development here. Yes, I can remove the edict here. And Gabu, we will start improving development. They need to bring this up to 15. And yes, I know I did put some Miltex in. I know. That's 15. You have 3. 4, 5. That's 20 dev. That should be enough to accept Sengambian culture. Done. And that will be the handle the Kabu people as soon as we get to competent court, which is as soon as our ruler dies. We're good. We will crush them all. Merge. We're gonna have to defeat the Jenny troops at some point. Demi revolt in Boer. Oh, come on. I was just next door. Come on. Then again, I can wait for them to be on the fort. They're staying together, which is the good news. The fact that they're staying together means that I can, my allies might also stay close to me. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Also, if they're going down to Bonomon to siege, it's perfect. Siege of Wolof is over. Perfect. Because now I just need to siege down Jene, which I feel much more confident about. Sail Company, you're gonna move in the detach. You're gonna go to Kala. And you are going to detach one guy. It's gonna go back to here, because Kong won't give us access, probably. And even if they give access, they're gonna be coming into here. And since they're far away, we're also gonna put 2k men on Bori. Foreign quarter of Niani. Kong's opinion of Mali goes up. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Okay, so we're done with the dev missions. We're done with the accepting cultures. So now we only need to focus on tech. And these things. Oh, 14k noble rebels. Wow. That's a lot of noble rebels that are nobilizing around. And you're going after these guys. I can't save them, sadly. Please stop in Do. Also, why are you rude? Why are you being rude like that? You join up in... No, join Ouagadougou Segudo. Boer. You're gonna go to there. Boer can revolt. Annoying, but... yeah, they're back to sieging here and there. Yeah. Regroup the troops because we're going to need everyone for this one. Yeah, that's the fetishist in Boer. Or I say you can attach to me. Like that, and I use my allies to wipe the floor. While our glorious ruler is going to go and charge into these guys. Oh, I got 1k of them. Good job. Demi revolt in Futajalon. Where is Futajalon? Why are they revolting? Yeah, you join in. And after that, you move into there. Futajalon. I have read Futajalon on the map. Futajalon is there on the map. I'll let that for the moment. That's fine because the fort will unsiege that. We're gonna catch you, sir, before you catch them. Oof, we beat that by a hair. Is everyone following? Everyone's following! Yay! Mercs and friends for the win. And then we're gonna go to Futajalon and it'll be great. You're planning on recruiting one person here. Let's move to here. See what Jolov does with his troops. We have a good strike force here. I should attach my merc companies, by the way. Just a few days off, that's fine. Murder them on the castle. Murder them on the castle. Demi revolt in Futajalon again. Might not have been the smartest fight. Yeah, not the smartest fight at all. Oops. Oh, maybe with allies reinforcements. With allied reinforcements. Come on in. Yes, we won. We defeated both of them. Sahel Company, you can attach... no, not you, so it's the other guys. The homie attached to Sahel. Charge onto them. Jenny, if you want out, you can have out, you know. You're tired of getting beaten up? Say no, okay. You're not gonna recruit anyone else in Boer again. I'm gonna let them revolt. Because there's the fort. They'll walk to the fort and they'll be good, glorious. You're trying to regroup in Kayor, I guess. And after that, our Sahel Company, as much as I love them, we're gonna have to say goodbye. Because they don't have enough men anymore. I renewed, that's our estate loans that we renewed, that's okay. They got to recruit the province, but that's fine. Because that's a wipe, that means that... That means that these guys don't have an army anymore. Jenny, would you give me what? You would give me nothing, basically. I want war reps. At least until I can come back at you. And they're down onto him, that's... I'll say mostly okay. Sahel Company, stop saying that people can attach to you. The homie, detach from them. I'm gonna go lift that siege, you guys. Leaving a fake force on this. Shift consolidate. It's like these guys, same thing. So mission fulfilled, that was the retake Timbuktu, free stab, so +1 stab for less unrest because oops, things are coming. Yeah. Make Timbuktu, we could make Timbuktu our capital for +2 base tax in Timbuktu, 2 base production, 1 base manpower in Timbuktu, and enables a decision that allows us to colonize Tuat, which is the province that links us to Morocco, or we do it in Joma. Question, which one is the best? This one has grain, this one has cloth, and a monument. Make Timbuktu our capital. Plus it has a fort, meaning that Joma I'm going to keep it around for rebel suppression reasons, but Timbuktu is our new capital. Yeah, Merc Company low on manpower. We might keep them for one last glorious charge against rebels, question mark, but they are down in the dumps, and they are costing us. So we're going to release these guys. Higher, can I? Yeah, I'm improving with you. Good. I should put some covert action, build a spy network on you for the extra spy ability. Oh, Glorious Leader is on here. Oops. You guys move on to there. Glorious Leader, you guys join Glorious Leader. And we'll have Glorious Leader charge down into here. Oh! Got caught and... oh, perfect allies. Allies are amazing. I love you for that, allies. You go on to the siege. Intrigues in Timbuktu. Lose the legitimacy, that's okay. Okay, they don't have the men to fight it. And that's all of the Jollof armies, so if we can murderize them on the... no, it's Savannah. I was gonna say on the jungle, but it's not jungle. Okay, you're running away. Get back. You don't get to touch my men. Liptako is where we are gonna fight. Perfect. Mercs, you can come and help. And you guys can come join the main army, which doesn't need to fight. We'll take reinforcement, but that's okay. Uncon for surrender from Jolov. Yeah, but I want the war reps from here. Jenny, sue for peace. Can I piece you out for at least war reps? No, 9%. And I want the war reps. At least. So we're gonna stay on calls for peace for a while. Side company, let's fire you so I don't have to pay for you anymore. Losing only 0.39, which is reinforcements for these guys mostly. So we're gonna be back to making positive money. The Diet, our Ulema wants a stab of 3 in your dreams. Puchajalon of Fort, no. Mali 15 or more trade power in the coast, possible. Or the Demi Termes base tax of at least 3. Where's Termes and why do I want 3 base tax in Termes? Termes is here. Termes is cattle. Termes is steppe, which is terrible to develop. I guess we're going to go with the Ivory Coast, 50% or more trade power. 15 or more. Malian peasants in Bagahena. Again, more. And this is why you never catch a break with this nation, and why I really want their war reps, ducats reps. Bagahena, there. If I detach you, no. Okay, you're not enough people, so I have to leave people, but or we just peace out Ginny. Just peace out Ginny. Peace them out, we'll come back later. Sure, you have friendship with Jolov, Kano, and Kong. You hate Songhai, so it doesn't really matter. We're good. No? We'll crush them. I'll see if my friends go after them, because Jenny, you're out. Clear offer, would you give me anything? No. No, they got backflight, okay. It's fine, we'll fight the peasants ourselves. Knowledge is power, or lose prestige. Lose prestige. I'll call the peasants fools. Jolov. Right. Malian vassal, and in the stop your rivalry, so you're gonna be loyal. You're gonna give up claims in me, and give me all your money. So Jolov is friend. Jolov is disloyal by a little bit, because they learned that they got forced vassalized. They did not like that fact. We have money. I'm going to keep on repaying our estate loans. Because yes, they're not the ones that cost us the most, but they're the ones that we can renew soon for E01. So no territorial gain, but a subject. We gained a subject who, as soon as they're loyal, which is now, go to our subjects. They're paying us 0.21 ducats a month, which is more than cool. Ouagadougou, thank you, but I no longer need the access. I still have the royal marriage with Songhai. I can abdicate. I can abdicate. Give me my kid. Everlasting friendship. Black news. R111. An heir to the throne. A 264. I am quite sure our ruler wants to be, and that should be the mission here. Yes. Pretender rebels will no longer rise up when a new Mansa gets crowned during the decline of Mali disaster. I wanted to abdicate fast because after 10 years, you do get the Pretender Rebels. That's done. Now I need to get Merchant, Ulema, and Emir loyalty to 60. Somehow my merchants are not happy at all. 15% or more trade power in Ivory Coast. That means Benin or something. I think our next target is going to be Kong. Because we kind of locked ourselves up here. You are friend with Songhai and Jenny. And if I come in, obviously everyone defends. I hear you're not even interested. Interesting, even though I'm surprised. We could also chill for a while. That's also an option. That's troop reinforcements. Yeah, let's chill for a little bit of a little while. How about no Yatenga? I don't have ducats. I'm losing money, see? Terrible times. Mission completed. Subjugate Jolaf. Another stab. Perfect. And 200 admin points, which I will gladly take. Oh, Mercs got almost annihilated. And I forgot to tell that king that he wanted to be general. Ooh, he has a siege pip, at least. We're going to be losing money while we reinforce. We can seize land. I mean, our merchants are already pissed, so piss them off! The others are fine, but... obviously they rise up in Gabu. We can... Actually, you guys can stay here. You don't need to fight them. We can't drill. We could invite a Hannibali scholar, but I don't need to. Scandal in Mali. Stab drop. Well, stab drop. Timbuktu and separatists. We'll have to deal with them afterwards. They'll be in Timbuktu, which is our capital, which is a fort, so we're relatively fine with that. Yeah. We technically still have manpower. It's a bit technical, very technically, but yes, we do. They are low on manpower, but they still have their 2 siege pip general. Like too much of a reason to keep them. Again, Demi. I'm gonna give them the autonomy, 2% of land. Although if I give them 2% of land, what's my crown land gonna look like? It's on 23, so we're good. Just don't rise up this time. This one time. Yeah, because their equivalent is 57.5. And I need to get them back above 40. As soon as they're above 40, they will not trigger rebels. It's because they were under 40 at the start, because we got an event that pissed them off. Timbuktu people, we're gonna need to pay for the army. Yeah, we're gonna need to pay for the army for that. Yeah, Timbuktu and separatists will go there. Oh yeah, Jolaf, I need to improve relations with you, by the way. Make you loyal again. So you keep on paying me those 0.21 ducats, and also helping me in my wars. Merchant revolt in Sirdugu. Gain the 5 loyalty. I want that loyalty back up and pumping. It's gonna hurt our eco on the short-ish term. And we only took a white piece against Jene. So Jene, Kao, and Kong. Kong and Kao. Recall the diplomats. Let's improve with Yatenga. Okay, march both of you in. 15th, 15th together. Yeah, get in together. Next month is loan, with which we'll repay an estate loan. Loan. Immediately repay estate loan 1. want to go after Songhai, but I know it's going to be a huge war if we do that. But if we manage to eat all of Songhai... Songhai is less than 100 war score, right? Yep, they're still on 77, they haven't grown, they haven't deved. And Gao is a fort. Gao is going to be a pain. If I were to declare on Songhai, who would come in? Their allies would be coming in, we would be breaking a truce, so no. But technically we could outnumber them. When's my truce with them, by the way? 52. Okay, March next year. Because we're going to need another merc company for certain. Colonize Tuat. I don't want to colonize Tuat yet. Yeah, renewed loans. I don't need to pay for the forts right now. Question is, do we want to go after Jenne soon TM, or because they are allied with Kano and Kong, which would be much easier, would allow us to control Jenne. .1. I want to wait until everyone's on 50-ish at least, and then I'm going to press this button because that's 10 loyalty flat, and that's going to be boom, bim bam boom, privilege done. Bambuk is a gold mine. There, and Bur is the other one, but it's in hills, which is terrible as well. Subjects will reject the mounts. Yeah, that's Jolaf, 50% Liberty Desire. That I'm possibly not going to be able to get back. Although, with relations and time, that one can happen only once every 10 years, so okay, I'm okay with that. I don't need to pay for the army yet. Now we're still losing. Not decrease inflation twice. Expensive edict, yes indeed. No edict. Speaking of edict, eco. Protect trade, because we don't need much to protect. Go back to there, you're protecting trade. Go to up to a little bit more. Do we have a merchant here? Yes. You're collecting. Which is destroying my things. A transfer trade. Choose revolt in Mema. Okay, good news, it's next to your capital. Capital raise. Here we go again, or do we go with more mercs? Like a little free company. They're 33 ducats for 4 units, and they don't have the debuff. Could be an option. We don't have any more cav, which is good. Because our manpower is declining. March 52. We don't have our truce with Songhai anymore. Merc up. Merc up, loan up. Actually, we're gonna, before the war, we're going to remove our estate loans. We have 2 left. 1, 2. So we're no longer indebted to our merchants. We'll re-indebt ourselves to the merchants after the war and repay a bunch of loans like that. 61, how much are the companies that I could want? They're recuperating, even though they have... well, they're still higher, technically. Everyone's on Miltech 2. They bring a 2-2 general, which is not good, but it's not bad, but it's not good. Songhai, you're still on Miltech 2. Good. I need to pay for my army. Not as fun. Not as fun. The question is, how much over force limit do I want to go? Because the other option would be to let the Dahomey Amazons go. Bring in the Asafo. And like a Grand Company or something. Because yeah, you're too out of manpower to be with it. Sorry. Cycle Mercs. An independent army could be a good big smack. Although I'm more tempted to take... Grand Company has less manpower. No, I want an independent. That way I can just stick the independent on a fort. Sowing to 118, which means another loan. Hire me an independent army in MS, doesn't matter. We're gonna need our fort in Joma. We're gonna need it up. So many loans. That's fine. It'll be fine. And I think we're gonna recruit our first general. First honor to our tier 3 sub Doran, who's probably lurking, hopefully lurking, maybe lurking. Doran, please be good. You are. Let's say like that. You are. So I could also ignore my rebels. They're on Songhai. Call in all my friends, because we would outnumber them. Because they're gonna have to go to on Timbuktu, and my allies are going. My enemy is going to want to siege Timbuktu. They're gonna call in Kong though, right? Yeah, Kong and Nupe. Let's ignore the rebels that are currently in Mema. Let's declare on Songhai, peace out Kong, call in everyone, because once Kong is out, Bonomon can go freely. Ayer, I'm not too afraid because of them getting sieged out because of this. Merchant Revolt, not worth the effort. I need them to gain in loyalty. They're gonna wreck my autonomy, but that's problems for future me. So, here... Yeah, I want to go after Songhai. Declare war. Call in everyone. Stop improving with Yatenka. 3, 2, 1, done. Go, because Kong, easy. Kanem Bornu is going to be a pain. Nupe is going to be possibly locked by access, hopefully. Goal is to catch them in Lobi first before they go anywhere else. No, I don't want the inflation. That 1 point of inflation, well... Bureau is not worth the effort, that's fine. They should be retreating to here or there. No, they're retreating to the enemy, which is not cool. But at least Orin has a pick. Stand with the Quadi. We lose missionary strength. The Ulema gains loyalty. The Dimi lose loyalty. Or I go the other way around and I keep my. I lose a few ducats. That's fine. I keep my. No, I don't want to piss off my Ulema. I'm not converting anymore. So anyways, so doesn't matter. Yeah, they're all going after Ayer. Ayer's gonna get pieced out. Hey Janet, do you want to take care of these guys? Segu pet people? And by the way, if they go to here into Segu, there's a fort in Joma. And I don't have any prestige to placate them. But it's coming down. It's improving. Taking a loan. Okay. Kong, I would like to not to sue. Well, sue you for peace. Yes, if you give me peace, you get peace. You guys move into lobby. They're not. Oops. They're not going to build an army. Hey, Jenny, you know you could build 1k men because now they're next to your fort. So hopefully they go onto your fort. Okay, if Ally's gonna go and take the siege, I will group everyone and we're gonna go off to Nupe. Except I don't have access to Nupe, so we're gonna go to Gao. To Gao we go. Because they're all over there and they're gonna be very busy with Ayer. Actually go to there. Rebels have crossed the border. Okay, deal with them because otherwise our allies are going to get distracted. Sure. That's more annoying. Jalon separatists, and then you walk back. Because these guys are marching out. They're possibly going to murder them, or they're going to get murdered. It doesn't really matter. Either case, they get super weakened. And much easier prey. Right, 10 years of separatism in Futajalan. Gilman. Formerly, the slave soldiers of Mali were trained and educated as at their master's expense, serving him in any capacity he wished for. Most of them were soldiers. Some were administrators, but they all had converted to Islam. Some of them still linger in Mali without a master and searching for some way to bring meaning back into their lives. The Gilman have sent a deputy to the Mansa asking if they may find service in Mali. Admin points or dip points. I want the dip points. The army tradition and military power. Actually, military power, mil power, and that. So I don't want someone to flip to Tech 3. Hey Kong, we're sitting on your capital. Get out. That's one army out. If I select an army, do I have access to Nupe? Zazao gives us access, so we could march into Nupe as well, which honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. Cannonborn is going to be a bit harder to get through. Get the slow reinforcement, leave 1k men behind. Go. Well, Mercs are sieging here. Gloriously. Change of plans. No, you're here. You turn back. Sorry. I'm gonna take over a month. And I can't charge into that stack myself. Can I give that target to Yatenga? Yatenga, would you mind going down here to take care of those guys? Take care of those fools. Please. Yeah, we're gonna get separatism in Gabu, that's fine. Hey, Jenny, those are your rebels, no? They're gonna break you. Joking, they're not. No, not in Bagahena, because I'm gonna have to fight them there. Lame. Oof. Also, King, if you could die in glorious combat, I actually got kicked away. Wow. Merge. Smaller army, more mercs. Grand Company for 8 mercs. Free Company for 4. Perfect. Give me a free company in... what? And free company plus them, plus ruler will go after that. Minus 14, they're on minus 14 as well. Do they have a better siege general than us? No, we have a better siege general. Wall breach, nah. Ooh, wall breach, do I want to assault that? It's 3k men. Because that would be their capital fallen. Malian peasants in Bambuk. I don't want to give them autonomy. We'll let them rise up. We'll deal with them. It's fine. Yeah, go back into Messina. Thank you very much. Jenny, you'll have 8k men. You can totally defeat them, please. Liz, thank you. 28%. Can we roll a 28% versus a 28% to get Yao? No, food shortage, 42%. Okay. We're getting better rolls than them for the moment. Nupe, would you want out? You do not, sadly. Bonoman, would you mind joining up with Ayer? Together you could win that. Merchants revolt in Gabu. I mean, there's already separatists, so sure. Food shortage again. It's becoming more and more tempting to assault this. Neighbor bopping is going well. And they got defeated by the locals. Whoops. Siege of Gao is over. That is amazeballs. Let's go save the siege of Ayer. Sadly, Ayer is hills. So if I can bring everyone there, we can get a full occupation up there. And we can get a good smack. As long as no one's on Tech 3, no one's on Tech 3, no Tech 3. Malian peasants in Bambuk. We'll deal with them later. It's fine. It's just peasants. We have mercs. Defenders desert. We'll have to come everyone together. So, oh, we might actually jump. We want to jump these guys? No, we want to jump these guys. Select attach to independent army. Ruler attached to independent army. Everyone move in. Yeah, Malian peasants in Bambuk. I know. Defenders desert. Should be a big smack for them. How are we getting? Oh, big. No, they broke. They decided to retreat. Good. Meaning that we can move into this. And after that, we're gonna go and have to do some cleanup. Merchant Guild revolt. We're gonna let them revolt. But we'll have 3 months to take care of them. They're gonna be in Ouagadougou, so they'll have to move into Joma, where there will be merchants, which is not peasants. No, Joma is not worth the effort. I need my merchants to be happier. So that they stop being pissy. They are getting 0.31 a month, which is interesting, but not enough. Let's see if we can go... They'd have to go and deal with these guys. Let's see if we can get these guys out by stopping on Nupe with the independent army. We'll detach the others, move them back a little bit. Ayer wants that province, right? I should have thought about that. I'm fine with that. Okay, we caught the Cannonborn new troops. Is it gonna be a wipe here? No. Nupe, are you ready to peace out? No. But you don't have a high level castle, so detach murder. Detach march in. Segu separatists, that's not cool, but we'll deal with them. Yeah, the peasants are forced to go to Joma. And Jolaf, how are you doing, Jolaf, on loyalty? 81%. Okay. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. You're gonna get your butt kicked, guys. Unless you manage to reinforce, in which case maybe, but I doubt it. War-weary population. Lose army, navy, and tradition. That's fine. Merchant. Nope. Get that 5 get that 5 interest. As long as I keep them above 40, I'm good. So I need to bring them to 50-ish, which their equilibrium is 54. They're gonna get pissed off with this because 5% loyalty equilibrium, which is gonna hurt. Okay, they're back at sieging that, which is okay. 49% on that siege, I'm okay for the moment. 14%. Nupe, can I get... no, I can't. Oh, I have a 34 on you. You're gonna give me war reps. And ducats. Less ducats, okay, you're out. Don't care. Okay, and you have... Emirs gain 10 loyalty, Emirs lose 10 loyalty. Emirs can lose a little bit of loyalty, that's fine. We're going to here. Good on catching those 1k of theirs. Now the question is, do we want them to peace out Ayer because Ayer? Yeah, I'm gonna want to focus a little bit on the Gabu and people. Merchant, no, not worth the effort. We're wrecking our economy. Absolutely wrecking our economy. That's not planned and not expected, but we'll deal with the autonomy later. Because again, I'm 5 away from making them, and we're going to need some form of land. Rebels have crossed the border. Yes, in Segu. That's not cool, but we'll live with it. We need everyone to attach to the independent army. Attach to the independent. Free company attached to the independent. Doran, go bop those peasants. We go bop these guys, then we go bop Gabu. We do a little pushback. We let them start sieging our friend because they lost their Nupe friends. So in terms of men, we are, yeah, we completely, my army alone outnumbers them. And in Bornu, would you want peace? The answer is no. Yeah, you occupied Segu. Yes, extend the monopoly, that's fine. Renew the bank loan of 54, that's okay. They're small loans. Renew the loan of 79. Someone has taken Tech 3. At least one person has taken Tech 3. Who has Tech 3? Not you, not you, not you. Someone on this map has taken a Tech 3. Luckily, it's the one we're fighting. Not Benin, not Kanem-Bornu. Or is it because we know of Morocco and Tafilat? possibly. Okay, we murdered those guys. Now we murdered these guys. Taken a loan, that's okay. Let's repay one of the cheaper loans that's coming up. Deal. Okay, thank you, Jolaf, for unsieging Gabu. I will take that with many, many thanks. Main army. You're not enough to compress, so you move out. You move out. You get close to Ouagadougou, because they're going to do something, something, something. Songhai is 100% siege. Cannonborn, are you sure you don't want to peace out? No. Songhai, fight, sue for peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't give anything to Ayer or friends. I take your war reps. And whatever ducats I can. Deal. That's end of war. Yeah, I'll overpay on admin, that's okay. Thank you, allies, for that. Next up is Jene, who's only friend with Cao and Kong, which is going to be much easier than Songhai. 6 separatists in Tadimaka. That's the bordering Timbuktu. We'll let them and we'll deal with them. Merchants, please be happy. Please get happy before you rise up again. I hate you for that, for rising up. You are wrecking my entire economy. Everyone can move into here. No, into Segu. Gabu's not worth the effort. Okay, now, as long as we keep our merchants above 40, we should be okay. Our autonomy is skyrocketing. I need 2.2 ticks of development somewhere. Techness doesn't matter. There, 10% of there, so we technically can sell titles unless, well, once we're done with these. We inherited the fort in Gao. The fort in Gao is not that necessary. Comment, not that necessary. Red Peace. I mean, we'll have to go deal with Tadmeka, but that's... Actually, you guys stay there. Independent Army, you go to Tadmeka. You guys go to Tadmeka with Ruler Man. Joma, we're gonna mothball. Yeah, our income is absolutely trash. I'll call autonomy. Does that mean more rebellions in the future? Yes. Does that mean saving my economy? Possibly. And the gold mine in Bur has partly depleted, obviously. Okay, you already have the local development. Go back to 7, give me more gold. Only losing 10 ducats a month. We are also way over force limit. I actually only 4. We'll use the people and then we'll fire a free company. Also, now that we have more land, we can take bigger loans, so... Reduce that. Merchants, give me your super duper cool loans. Indebted to you. We're gonna do the trick of that and repay all the lesser loans. Also gonna take some corruption. Debase that for another loan repayment. We're now down to 9 ducats a month. We're gonna need to core Gao, but I think with that we have the retake We're integrate Songhai? No, we're 7 out of 6. Which means we're going to need to eat Yatenga or finish off Songhai at some point. But I can actually spy on Zazao. Benin, Fata, and Guma, or Fata and Guma, Oyo, Bonoman, Dahomey, and Zazao. I'm gonna go after Jenny with Kao and Kong. Kao and Kong, we still have a truce. How long is our truce with you? August 55, okay, 1 month. 1 month, Ire wouldn't come in because more exhaustion, manpower. Truce and accepting would destabilize. More exhaustion, but that wouldn't be a problem for Bonoman and Yatenga to jump in on Jenny and Kong. So we're gonna leave the forts up. We don't have any separatist factions, so we're good. Yeah, activate all forts again. National decision, yeah, let's colonize the ducats. Hide the colonized ducats because it's going to be annoying. Sealy Edict, yes, remove Sealy Edict. Tadmeka, hey, guess who was right in Tadmeka? Perfect. This is Belly Humiliate on Jenny, by the way. How am I doing on rivals? Yeah, there's only Jenny. Did I embargo you, Jenny? I think I did. Yes, I did. Cool. You still have your fort, or did you destroy it? You did not destroy it. Rude. Because I have claims on you, Jenny. All of your land, I can call in friends. We outnumber you by a lot. Kong is going to go into there. They're probably going to go and siege that fort down, which is fine. Yeah, we'll wait for them to be in Karabara. My only annoyance would be if they actually occupy those provinces, but hey. Declare, call in friends. We're going for the conquest of Jenny proper. Also, friends, I have to remind you, friends. These are vital interests. Especially Jenny. Again, and the easiest one to hold will be Sa. So I'll put the war goal on Sa. So that we start getting ticking. Take Bossman. We're gonna march away as expected. Independence, you move forward, you guys move forward. Or you're gonna go after Bonoman, which honestly would make sense too. If I can get Kong out relatively fast, TM. Okay, you're good. Move into Kong. We're going after Kong. They'll be on Bonoman. Free company, you take... yes. Wait, leader is leading... Oh, leader is leading here. No, Doran is leading here. Doran, you move in here. Martok's trying to break out of my bedroom, and yeah, I need this room to finish there. Take him. And once they'll have recuperated above 10k, we'll be good. Okay, they are on it. I'll say you guys can attach to me. You attach to me, guys. Bartok is asking to exit. I'm gonna do a little break soon, TM. Because now he's asking to go out, but I fear that if he sees me, he's gonna be hissing at me again, and I'm not happy about that. And I don't want to let him roam free around here. Okay, friend armies are with me. Good. And Bonoman, if you want that one off of Kong, you'll have it. Fine with that. Malian peasants rise up in Futa Jalon. Down here. 12. Let's use our ally. Please follow me to Futa Jalon. Nothing bad is gonna happen in Futa Jalon except me abusing your manpower. How's relations with you? 174. Okay. Intrigues in Timbuktu. Lose admin power and we lose our treasure. Yes. Make our estate happy. We will rehire nobody because we don't have the money. But the tax modifier guy could be cool. Or we run well no admin power for the moment because no admin power. How are we doing on feudalism, by the way? Answer is nope. Timbuktu is gaining it, which is neat. Now, Futa Jalon is hills. We want to be in the province. Thank you, friends, for taking that for me. -7. Okay, they got a disease outbreak. Good. Amazing. I want more of those. I want more of those disease outbreaks. We're only losing 4 ducats a month. Perfect. Much better. And once Gao and friends will be in, it'll be even better. Fetishist zealots in Bambook. It's fine. They can fetishist all they want. Fetishize all you want. This is from some shady people. It's an offer. We can actually refuse. I'll take the prestige. And before I unpause, we're going to repay the next loan anyways, because April 58. Cycle out the old loans for newer loans. And cycle out those bank loans. Yeah, only losing 3 ducats a month is fine. Extension is going to be done. Don't you dare try and siege my provinces, though. Yeah, go for Timbuktu. Go for the capital. Sounds like a great plan. Guys, you don't need to feel forced to attach to me. Okay, I'm sieging that. That's fine. Ruler will do it. It's fine. He can do it. I got 14k men. So go. Go. Do the go thing. Kong, can I get you out? I could. I could get Kong out. Would you give that? No. Would you give me war reps? No. 7 months away. Okay, that's fine. I still hold the war goal. No, please. No, Kong. Thank you. Thank you, Kong. Thank you, allies, for scaring them off my cores. Karaba finished. Don't siege Tadmeka, come on. Yao's a core, good. That's gonna help with eco scandal in Mali. Like news. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break now to go see what he's doing. I will be right back. Monsieur Bartok. Hey, hey. Stop up. Ici, stop up. Bartok was very interested to leave the bedroom, but as soon as he saw me, he was like, nope, Mortal enemy, you are hostile, and I am actually not going to leave this room. Ooh, you stack wiped Jenny. Mwah. Mwah. I love you, friend. For that, I can even actually go and unsiege that province for you. Siege of Jen is over. Mwah. We got all their provinces. Perfect. Yeah, Bartok, please. Kano, for the moment, nobody has access to Kano. So for the moment, nobody's bothering Kano. Advisor, I want the tax increase. We're about to have quite a few people unhappy with me. Unhappy with my management. Namely, Timbuktu people in Hod. Go to Hod. Either you catch them there, or it'll be desert, it doesn't matter. Completed the estate agenda. Oh, how did I do that? I have no idea, but I am very happy to have done that. Because that means that I have 10% crown land, I have 58 on everyone. I can summon a diet, so I don't even need to sell crown land. All my estates are at 60%. We can gain estate favors, which means our estates will no longer rise up, and all our loyalists also won't rise up. So now we have as few disasters as possible. Whew. Stab at least one. I mean, conquest of Jene owned by Mali or non-trib subject. No, we won't get that. Prestige of at least 30 from battles and things like that. Possible number of loans. Nope. Bendugu, production of at least 5. Yes. Bendugu, there. Put and encourage development. Pump in those points. It's iron, so it's not going to benefit us much, but still. Repay a loan. Repay lender bank. There. And now we're back to losing 8 ducats a month. Interest and private maintenance. It's mostly our autonomy that is skyrocketing. We have terrible autonomy everywhere. Kong, you're waiting for your fate, which is good. Supply shortage, okay, we're working on that. Yeah, please, Bartok, stop it. Stop it. I love you. I want you to not be too evil, I want you to not feel too evil like that. Friends can attach. And Kano found a way to my land, which is rude. Kano and Kong, but Kong can be pushed away and scared. And, you know, I just need to roll a good... Not to ask for it, actually. Kong, sue for peace. I want you to give me your 4 reps. All your ducats. Give away Lobi. But if I give away Lobi, I cut myself off. And Lobi is a gold mine. So, no. However, I'm gonna take Kong. Who would be starting to coalition me? Jene and Songhai, I do not care. So I don't really want to give gold to my ally slash future targets. The other option would be to take this one, so I actually link up with Yatenga, with who I already linked up here. Which doesn't matter, because anyways I'm gonna have all of this. So, no, let's take Kong for ourselves. Annul treaties, no, you're gonna... However... Village capital, yes, Funk! Vassalize? I think it would be a lot of AE, but... 21 AE... I mean... My problem is we still have... No, because our vassals are gonna be loyal now. So, yeah, actually the Jolopians... That actually would be an option. But they would say no, they say no for the moment. Which means that we need to beat up their military, so no, let's just take Kong. Just take Kong. No Malian vassal. War reps, all your ducats. Give up your claims in both Jene and Mali. And since I won't have much war participation because they went and bled elsewhere, I'm not going to take the money. There we go. That puts Kong out of the war. That's one more province for me. And now their capital is in Lobi, which hopefully they'll develop their capital at someday. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Yeah, they're waiting for the rebels, which are the Timbuktuans. With a 20% chance. No, did not roll a 20% chance, apparently. And now we push towards Kano. Kano, would you want a white piece? No. If I were to stand on your face, would you want a white piece? Okay, we can recall the diplomat from you. And I can put one on other people who are going to be annoyed at my AE. You're on 6. It's Ayer but Ayer is a friend. If I look at religion, the nations around here, it's Katsina, Kanem Bornu, but I'm at war. Yao. Let's improve with Katsina. Improve relations there. My war exhaustion is high. Yes, it is high indeed. Hey, you got the mercs got them. Good. You guys stay back. And we're going to Kebi. Taking a loan of 108, repay the next early loan. 19, we're losing what, 6 a month? That's 3 months, okay. I'll stand with that. Don't feel forced to attach to me, but we can progress together. Capital of these guys is in Zazao, obviously. Capital of Zazao is Zazao. You guys can plunder the province. I know it's going to be mine, but we might as well plunder it with the money that's in there. Same for here. There is monies. We will take the monies for ourselves. Try and delay the next tick. Oh, we're almost on first gov reform. Social mobility. Merchants gain 10 influence. Advisor costs, or we say frick you. No, give me the advisor costs down, save money. Ramadan, time to fast for legitimacy. Our legitimacy is a bit low, so might as well catch that up. And our next is going to have to be Fata and Guma. Fetish Zealots in Bambuk. You can go for there. I forgot to place them there. And Kabu Separatists, then you're going to go and place yourself there. With Bossman on your heels. Oh, Kano's over there. Whoops. Whoops. Fetish Zealots in Bambuk. Yeah, it's fine. Fetish Zealots try to convert you to Fetishist. Well, to convert the province to Fetishist. Probably going to be in Gabu and not in Kantor, but that's okay. Taking a loan of 108, again, repay loan, repay this one. And we cycled almost back to our estate loans. Kano, you want white peace, you can get white peace. Don't want white peace, well, you're gonna get occupied. Do you have a siege pip? You don't have a siege pip. Let me bring in a siege pip once this province is occupied. You preemptively go to there because I know that they're gonna be here. The Songhai separatists deserve some attention too. Okay, good. We got the Gabu people. Meaning we're going to be able to travel together, and they're going to be in Gao. Please murder. Thank you. So we're going to be safe here. Because Gao is by far the highest dev in the region. Should also be making states, by the way. Yep, don't call it. Turn into a state. Not here, not... Well, yes, because they're going to be full stated later. So that the autonomy actually starts ticking down and we actually get more money from there. Okay, no peace? No peace? No peace, okay. Lose a lot of ducats, gain 25 admin, Jolov, Kong, and Jenny goes up. Move towards legalism for 15 ducats, or just move to 5. 5 for legalism. Save expenses. No, because we're going to be full coring Jenny. How much will be the full core of Jenny? Rano. Oh, right, that's the other guy. 234, so I can spend about 100 on coring things, which I'm totally fine. Except not with that kind of war exhaustion. Come on. You know you don't want to. You know you don't want to fight this guy. Food shortage. So if I'm doing that, I'm taking your war reps. You're funding my deficits, and it'll be glorious. And we'll have the mercs who will be taking 9 to 10 positions. With the regulars going in. Nope. Actually. If I send both in 14th, 14th. Okay, regulars, you're going to wait 1 day. There you go. 15th. Done. Honk, yes. Honk should have worked. I think Honk worked. Bot is active. Town is getting captured, normally. Spread of extreme practices. Yes, more legalism. Yeah, our independent army got wrecked in terms of manpower for this war, but that's okay. We'll get more better mercs. We did make our... Ooh, cover form. So what do we want? We have only the classic ones. We have only the classic ones. Strengthen noble privileges. Natural manpower modifier up. As much as I like it. National tax. Port maintenance, don't care. Stamp cost and yearly legitimacy. Stamp cost would be very neat, because we're going to need it. Noble officer, no thanks. Still going to go with national manpower. Our emirs aren't that powerful. And now, the only thing I need to do now is get out of this trap of no crown land, so autonomy is going up everywhere, which is wrecking my economy. That's why we're losing money. We were earning more money at the start of the game. Running on 14 ducats a month is not the way to go. Okay, okay, Queen Regency. Okay, our ruler died. That's good. It is very, very good. He died on a siege, which is very bad for our stability, but he died. Allow attach. No. Allow attach. Actually. Yeah, no, sue for peace. There. Sure, you're gonna give up your claims in nowhere. I don't really care. Villager capital. Coalition would be Jenny and Songhai. That's fine. And now Jenny in 9 days. You got black flagged. You're still fine. You are completely tapped, so... Although, no, we're going to go and provoke a few more rebels stacks with you. Fulani separatists, which are probably going to be the next ones in Fudajala. Jenny, super peace. I want this. I want all your ducats. I want... yeah, I want that. Okay. Too few rivals. Corruption growing. Yes. Mosque of Jenny. Yes, Mali gains a perma-claim on the Kong area. Blessed be the ulama. Jenny, the religion, changes to Sunni. 2 base tax and 2 base production in Jenny. Changes the development of the monument. First, I want actually to start coring it. Oops. Start the core because it would be more expensive with 4 more. And changes the development of the Great Mosque of Jenny by 2. So we instantly get 21 Dev Province with a tier 2 monument. And it is on our front line. So it's captures, yeah, between this, now we have a fort line. With Joma, this is isolated. So unless they march all the way through here to get to me, my land is isolated or they have to go through my forts. Which is correct. Next up is going to be Fara and Guma. Oyo, Bonoman, sadly. Bonoman, how many favors do I have with you? You. I am curing at 0.35 a month, which is good. Because Songhai is going to be in a while. Zazao, we just fought. We have a truce. Right? We have a truce? Or we don't have a truce, because you're only allied, quote-unquote, only with them. Oh, no, we don't have a truce with Zazao. I think Zazao is our next target. Which will give me a border for Oyo, for Nupe, for Kano again. Songhai, who are your friends? You still have Kenan Bornu, Kong, and Nupe. Because I need just 1 province from Yatenga, but Yatenga is a good friend and loves us. Who can I rival? Morocco. Who has no army and no navy. Sure, let's rival Morocco. Let's also, in 3 days, send them an eco embargo. There we go. Get embargoed, Morocco. They're getting wrecked by their separatists, by their subjects. I see some Portuguese occupations. Yeah. Bye, Morocco. I know Independent Army is low on manpower, but... actually... Sunni Zealots... oh, that's their problem. Go to like that to Futajalan. I'm gonna group up the mercs. And you guys are gonna stay in the north. It says we earned money, but yeah, lies and slander. It's fine. We have loans though, so we could repay a few loans. Bank repay, bank repay. Now only 0.82. So if I mothball the Joma fort and the Timbuktu fort, and I'm very careful with the Jenny fort, we should make money. How soon can I seize land? I can seize land. Okay, time to piss off the estates. Perfect, only 1 place. Let's roll for a general, maybe? Zeta. Okay, you have more shock, which in this early game is more useful. I'm gonna say congratulations. Assassination of Noble. We'll lose the legitimacy and let them sort it by themselves. Have Zeta to run marginally faster. Because our next, the next rebellion is going to be the Fulani separatists. And we're losing a little bit of money because of reinforcements. 0.09, no, we're losing money for some other reason. Fleet maintenance, fort maintenance, rooting out corruption possibly. And I want my war exhaustion to go down more before I core more. Yeah, go. That's good. For all these, full core. Which is going to help with, should help with eco next month. Peasants in Gao. Fools! And we're gonna need everyone for Gao. We're gonna need absolutely everyone for Gao. Segu separatists. Gonna deal with. We're gonna provoke the Segu separatists. Get down to here. For that as well. While we're at it. If I say just make some concessions, doesn't even tell me, but I know it's local autonomy there. Goofy syncretism. I really don't care. Get me that he's saying he's doing gut work. I want the Fulani people. Provoke. We get the defensive battle. General Doran died in this battle. RIP. Doran, was an honor to have you serve. And I know they're out of men, but I'd much rather they catch up. Our force limits anyways. We're on force limits anyway, so we're good. The answer is Segian Separatist. Nope, you're not. You're done improving relations. I'm gonna need someone to improve 3 favors with friends. Yatenka, you're having problems and issues. I don't know where your army is, but it's having issues. Jolov 69. Come on, Jolov. There's still the decline of authority. How long is that decline of authority going? November 76. Wow. Okay. But without the decline, he would be okay. I don't care. My ulema are fine. We need 1 province off of our ally or off of Songhai for 1 free stab, which would be great too. Restore the Empire, we're on 265, so we need another 90 development. 12 owned provinces, currently 13, and the other one, fine. Because this one is also 1 stab. And this one, stab at least 2, so we're going to need a lot of admin points. But that should be mostly cool. Yeah, 3 tolerance of heathens. These guys didn't get to enforce anything, which is good. Yeah, I'd need to boost that. 155, yeah, because Regency, decline of Mali, overextension, and corruption. How about no? Okay. Everyone moves, everyone moves. Good. Everyone attached to Zeta and the Free Company. And Zeta Free Company, you charge in. Go murderize these peasants. Oh, idiot transports, go back in. And honestly, mothball. Mothball yourselves. Tech. Miltech, yes. Hand drill armies, land morale. We're gonna need that tech 3 against whoever we're gonna fight. And I should have been fabricating on Zazao. 170. You're at 101, and you're on 94. But I haven't improved much with you, so improve relations with you. Next is going to be the Ayer Separatists, one tile up. Provoke. And after that, hey, Morocco doesn't exist. Oh, sorry, Morocco still exists. I need a diplomat to go to him. Yeah, let's three favors guy. Revoke the embargo. Can I rival people? Nope. We are hegemon in the region. Intimate army, you can go. By now you can go. Hey, earning money. Officially earning money. Let it be known, we are earning money. Kong separatists in Bangui or Kong. It's gonna be Kong. I know I have loans. I also know that we are coring things and that the cores finishing are going to help with eco. Our treasurer died. National unrest would be cool. Give me that. We're on 16%. Deving to push to 20 is not going to happen. We're going to need to dev for feudalism somewhere. I mean, I know it's progressing on its own here. At 0.31 a month, actually, Niger Bend gets the institution spread. 0.15, good. And that's even while reinforcing troops. Good. We'll wait for the Kong separatists, we're good. Now we're stabilized-ish. Messina, encourage development. Yeah, no more dev. No more dev, we're good. Kong, when's our truce up? Truce is July 1470, okay, so 11 years, so that's not going to be the thing we want to do. Bonoman, would I have a chance at dip fast lighting you? No. They consider to have a similar military power, not the same religion group, that doesn't help at all. And Zazao is our next war. Bina and Fatah and Guma. So we jump them, we siege them, and then we go and base Bennett. How am I doing on favors with you? 25, good. Bonaman, I'm gonna need more favors with you. Scandal in Mali. Well, at least we can't go under -3 stat. Gold rush! Oh yes, 1 inflation for a lot of ducats. That's more loans repaid. That's an estate loan repaid, actually. We're down to estate loans and bank loans, obviously, but 11 loans. We're working on our loans. We're working on it. Swear we're working on it, and use the admin to chomp down on that. Gold is still a huge part of our income. When can we seize again? It's 63, 3 years from now. I want to keep on going with 3 years. I think I do. We want to chill for 3 years? No. We want to do another war against Zazao, eat Zazao, then seize, so we're above 20%. So we stop having Liberty Desire from subject development in, or at least less. We stop getting the ticking here. And we've mostly balanced our country. Mostly being the important term. And here again, I don't want until Kid is on the throne, so... Mul Keita. We have the Keita dynasty, cool. The Ulema, they want Gao base tax of 9. Doable for prestige, Fatah and Guma is a subject of Mali. my problem with Fata and Guma. Kong Separatists and Kong were fighting them. My problem is their allies. Oyo, Bonoman, Dahomey, and Zazao. I'll be fighting 4, including one of my allies, which I don't want to. Bambuk, base production of at least 11 in Bambuk. That's a gold mine. While interesting and more gold money, yes. I'd rather have a Bagoi with more men. There. Yeah. Not the most interesting in terms of... Yeah, because Gao is going to be expensive. This one's going to be the cheapest. Kong. Get the encouraged development. 2 ticks of dev. Because the 2 ticks of dev, I wanted them because that gave us another 0.4 crown land. So we renewed those loans. We're down a little bit because we're reinforcing. Free company is low on manpower too. Rude. Yep. It's gonna be time to cycle out the free company. Actually, cycle it out now. They're not worth anything anymore, so... But yeah, wait, I need more... I need to flip or at least stop that liberty, that increasing autonomy. Because the recovery is going to be slow as hell. 75%, yeah, because obviously I... how much is your debt? 39? Paid off. Get you down to something... Remember that I was a kind man. Just placating ruler, it's minus 10%, it's not worth it. States. Make and full state. Make and full state. 3 ducats a month. 3 whole ducats a month. And obviously, very negative stat. What's the miltech of people around here? 3, everyone's more or less flipping to 3. Yeah. And on the institution, how are we doing on feudalism? Does anyone have feudalism here? Yes, Songhai got it. So we're getting it just by contact with Songhai, which is glorious. Niger Bend, you have advancement effort. You also get advancement effort. And here, advancement effort too. Okay, we're munching through some of our loans. We're down to 3 estate loans. I might repay some of the smaller bank loans just to get them out of the cycle. We are working on our corruption, rooting it down. Good. I think I'm just gonna speed up. Pause. Malian peasants in Futajalan. That's the trigger for mercs again. I don't want to pay 312. Do we have 410? 410 again. 410 for a Sahel company for 13 men. Fire mine. Yeah. Don't need that edict. How do I do that? Because we're gonna have Jene separatists as well, so we're gonna need to deal with them. So yeah. Take a 133. Hire whichever company I want, technically. I really like my Sahel company. Plus, I own them, so I know where they're gonna be. I know their tech level, which is always gonna be mine. Which is a good advantage. Yes, I know, I have low crown land game. I know. No need to rub it in my face, I know. Brewer 7. Brewer could take some more. Not advancement effort. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is pushing for my pushing for my crown land. Because again, I want to get it up to 20, 25, 30. Stop getting that downturn, because the downturn is going to hurt. And then you're going to Jene. Jene, we need to reactivate the fort. What I don't need to do is pay for my army in the meantime. Not that it costs much, but hey. 199, City of Karabakh. Upkeep of Holy Shrines, or the Ulema. I mean, I don't care about my Ulema, and I'm already on -3, so hey. Can't go under -3, so take that. Jolaf wants a royal marriage. Yes! Jolaf is loyal. Can invite a scholar. I could, but I want to save up for things and stuff and points. I know they're going to rise up in Jene, so we need a loan of 105. Okay. But we have 136 size loans, so we could repay. Could also repay the 3 estates loans. Estate repay, estate repay, estate repay. Crap, there was one more. Estate repay. Smash down on that. Go back to my estate. Merchants, now you give me bigger merchant loans. Thank you. Do some florinomics here. Repay bank, 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 bank. Still on 107, which is comfortable. Only losing 0.04, which is good. And that's 0.04 with a fort raised, which we can now lower. Invited to Eid al-Fur. Sure. Jolaf, in my opinion, go up. There we go. Little loyal Jolaf. Perfect. Zazao, I can actually make my claim by now. I can only claim this one. Did you find more annoying friends? No, you still have only Benin and Fatah Nguma. I'm gonna help them recover because I'm gonna need the Atenga. Who's gonna love me because I liberated their provinces. Time to pay for the army again. Bonoman. Recall. Let's improve with Ayer. I've improved a lot. 67. Yatenga. Only 50. I'm gonna need the spy network on you, so no, let's keep you around. Let's go and leave here. Zata, you can lead that army. Yatenga, why are your armies still there? You probably got black flag, but you know. Okay, your armies are there. They're gonna get black flag, so you'll be able to march home, which is the good news. Zazao, time for you to die. Call in Ayer and Bonoman. And Bonoman, Benin will be going for Bonoman probably. To disorganize, I need my stab first, which sucks. It sucks. Delayed payments. Simple clerical error. I don't have their payment. It's fine. Stop attritioning. Okay, so we need to stab up because, yeah, I forgot. But you can't declare war when you're on -stab. Decline of Mali and Regency. Yeah. Ulema losing power. Good. So no more overextension, no more that. We need 136. Nobles demand increased payments. No. Ah, fine. More debt. Keep my nobles happy. Decline of Mali. How are we doing on that? Again, we need to retake Songhai. We're gonna need to eat Songhai, but the end of Songhai. But they don't have a fort anymore. They're 3 provinces. They're not a threat. 134. Okay, done. Boost. Back down to 3. Sazao, declare. Call in friends 1 and 2. Bata and Guma. Edge. No, we can move up next. Good. Our commandant has died. Let's hire a new commandant. Land force limit modifier. Yes, because if we go over force limit, it'll be good. And we're about to have Malian noble rebels. Where are my Malian noble rebels? They're all going to be around the fort, so frick them. Jolaf is going to have some fun too. But Jolaf is loyal on this one. It's great. Bye, air troops. I'm very tempted to take Borgu or Gurma. Gurma to get an access to these two. Borgu would give me access to Dagbon. Dagbon, you're allied with Benin, Kong, and Yatenga. Who? Ouagadougou, you have Oyo and Dahomey. Yeah. Oyo and Dahomey. Okay, I got spotted, so let's not spy on here, let's spy on Benin. Or we start spying on Ouagadougou to chain conquest. I do need to grow my development. And after this war, we'll be able to seize. 63, yeah. August this year, we'll be able to seize, which will put us above 20, so we will stop having the autonomy change, which means that in peacetime, we'll actually be increasing our income. Actually go to there, there, and back. Bata and Guma. Give me that one province. I could make you a vassal. Because you don't have an army. Would you become my vassal? No, we need to wait 5 months. I kind of want to wait those 5 months. Because with that means I would have 2 subjects, which means strong duchies, which is -10 liberty desire in all subjects. And I can technically feed him that, or... No, let's not vassalize him. Take all the money, take all the war reps. You didn't have any claims in my land, so that's fine. You can give up your claims in Yatenga. Yatenga will like it. Get out. Mine now. We'll see what happens to these guys. Yeah, you were successful, but there's a fort in Joma! Actually, we're gonna do this, then we're... Wait. You guys move in. You guys are not moving in, you're gonna keep on going that, and... This is a terrible fight, but yeah, that's not worth it. Retreat. Expensive edict, sure. You edict, yes. No edict, fine. Kong, I have claims on you, right? I know it says no CB, but yes, I do. You're friend with Songhai and Dagbon. Because Bur is going to be unsieged by the fort of Joma. Yeah, perfect. That company is going to come and bop these guys. And then we can start the pushback. Hey, another Yeting particularist. And we're going to go and have to go and deal with Bina and this annoying fort. Level 3 fort, so we're going to need 11,000 men. It's coastal, so we're never going to get through it. Hey, we won. Unsurprising, we won. You can go save them. They're probably going to go for there. In Cantor. Where's Cantor? Cantor. Ostani's blind and doesn't see his own province. Cantor! There's plenty of people there. Our subject, our ally, everyone is here, which is perfect. Thank you, ally. Now everyone can attach to me, please. Chop chop. Allies, attach to me. Allies and subjects go attached to me, and you guys go down to here. Occupy their coast. Yeah, we're actually gaining 2 sailors a month. Perfect. For some reason, they're not even trading, but 105. That's... I'm actually a-okay with that. Okay, Jolaf, are you going to attach to my army? If I intercept you and offer you to march with me, right? Right? You're not going to be doing silly things on your own, right? You would never dare do silly things on your own, right? I'm pretty sure they would. Our heir? Okay, so our Regency Council with the form of the merchants is... Okay. Well, your Regency Council bad, but at least it's just 2 years, so it'll be fine. Okay, are people joining up with me? They're not. Okay. So since people are not joining up with me, we're going to do this. I'm going for the Zazao provinces, which also has its reasons. Debate over the philosophy of Ibn Arabi. And I know I'm bad, but how close am I to 20? Because I really want to stop that ticking down, because that's what's hurting me. At least stabilize it. Yeah, you have spices, you're good. Encourage Devin here. Burn the tax first. There we go, 21% of land, that's a few clicks too many, but now we're not losing autonomy in our provinces while at war. Autonomy is... Well, it's going up because of decline of Mali, but when at peace it would be going down, which is the very important part. Hey, Benin. Nope, they don't want to. Okay. They do have a 1 siege pip. We have a 1 siege pip here too. And this one is coastal, which is the problem. Taudeni. No, have your autonomy, Taudeni. There's like nobody here. Nobody here, no money, no nothing. You're still gonna be unhappy, but... Yeah, because you still have years of separatism and seizure of estate land, because I seize land with making people unhappy. Nice shortage, good. Who dat? Ayer. Ayer, are you really gonna do that to me? You're not, you can't take that province, dude. You can't take the province. Let's go cut off Benin from its resources. Encouraging development down here, yeah. Remove that one. It's indeed a silly edict. Losing only 0.86, which is okay. Port's blockaded. Oh yeah, here. Right. Education for a regent. Emil will increase his admin skill or his dip skill. Ooh. Ooh, admin skills. Boink. Okay, was not +1 admin. Would have been amazing, +1 admin. I would have gladly taken +1 admin. Because this would be the piece out of Ayer if nothing is done. Scandal in Mali, back to -3. That's going to be possibly the hardest part. Extension on the monopoly, yes. Keep that loyalty from them high. Can I march to here? We're going to take the chance. 5,000 natives. Ugh. Don't want to fight them, but please don't fight me, natives. Let me walk through. I'll be out by the end of the month. Thank you. Yep, there we go. There goes Ayer. Ayer's gonna get pieced out. And we're gonna need to help our friends because they're about to get. Ooh, Zazao is out. Zazao, you're gonna stay in OPM. War reps, ducats, not that many ducats, fine. Can't pillage your capital because it's useless. Sure, no more ducats, no more ducats. Get out. Mine. Before allies get murderized. Our border snakes more. And our regency is going to be done in soon TM. Kano, you're friend with Ayer and Yao. Yeah, no, Ouagadougou, you're the targets. Yeah, Ouagadougou, I can make 2 claims on you. Well, 1 at least. 7 or 3, 7. Let's claim 7. Timbuktuan separatists, I mean, they're gonna be in Timbuktu, so it doesn't really matter immediately. They can rise up. So you're still friend with Oyo and Dahomey. Dahomey there, Oyo down here. So yeah, first we ruffle stomp his armies, hopefully murderize him, seize land. Everyone's on 49. Where did people revolt? Okay, it's subject line. Stop. Pause. Summon a diet. That everyone is happy. Seize land. Around 26% crown land. We have never been so high. Canberra, base tax of 5. No thanks. Katsina is a subject of Mali. Katsina, who are your friends? Kanem-Bornu, Noop, and Yao. That would be an option, but I'm not fond of that. I'd rather hold the land directly. Merchant, pay off the national debt agenda. Okay, that's what they get. Bambook, base tax of 9. You wanted Karabara. You have 20 years. Ouagadougou, you bring in Oyo and Nupe, right? Again, just checking. Oyo and Dahomey. Dahomey, fine. They're even a trib of Oyo. That's why they come in. Oyo, you have that, and you're guaranteeing the independence of Fata and Guma. Sure, you're playing the local superpower. So we can do that without destroying Katsina's alliance chain, and then we can turn on Katsina. Because that's a 20-year CB. Yeah, on 85. Sure, go for that. Declare, IR doesn't come in. Oh, Dahomey doesn't come in if I declare like this. Cool. That means there's just Oyo. Perfect. If I cobalt Oyo, nobody comes in. Oh, that's going to be a subject Oyo. Because he'll have claims on all his neighbors too. Or we just say we eat Ouagadougou. I need to stab up first, which is not going to happen immediately, so... Side company, go to Timbuktu. You guys group and chill. Also, I can't declare while in a regency, so also that. Also that. Too many reasons. Oh, yeah, everyone's seizing land, everyone's having rebels. Need my points. And yeah. Remove me that regency, that's going to be 25% cost off. Overextension is being managed, right? Yes, it is being managed. Except no, because I haven't started Kebi nor Zafra. And I want them to start being managed before we stab up. So now we wait on admin. And actually, I'm going to start focusing admin because our ruler isn't that good on admin. And we need that admin to core and stuff. Core and stab. Good. Next month, we're not... Still not going to be good next month, but... here, now at peace. Our autonomy going down by basically nothing each month, but it's going down, which means more money each month for us. Truce with Jollof has ended. Yeah, we had a... with our subject, it's fine. He's loyal now, so it's fine. It was a 15-year truce. House of Keita, everlasting friendship. Sure. And Mul Keita. Okay, 131. Let's say we never saw... Oh, and he's a conqueror. Yum. I know you were early with the kid stuff, but no, don't. Conqueror is great. Conqueror is amazing. I want Conqueror more often. Songhai wins my truce with you, by the way. December 67, you might actually be the next war. In fact, Songhai. Kanem-Bornu, Kong, and Nupe. National tax, Arms of the True Faith, or your... National tax, we need some more monies. We can also take decisions. We can adopt the title of Khalifa for prestige. And announcement of sect practices for national unrest. Good. I shall take it. In... Sure. Come on, Timbukuans. Chop chop. Rebel. We want you to rebel. You have the right to rebel, but it's only it's a temporary right, so rebel now. No? You don't want to? Do I really want... I don't want to provoke them. But then again... No, because I'm just saving up on admin points. So now our stab cost is down to 121. Army organizer died. Rude. Bring me a new advisor. 168 were good. Malian peasants in Themis. Where is Themis? I'm blind. Oh. Terms. I read it Themis, it's terme. Terms. Favoritism in Timbuktu. There is no such favoritism. They're gonna rise up in 3 months. But I do want to provoke them because event gives us a little bit more time to hopefully not have these guys rise up. Thank you, Murder Mercs. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to do another round of local autonomy. 75 is not acceptable. 46, not acceptable. 33, no. 42, no. It's going to make people pissy for a while. Grumble. That bug when you leave the thing and it's the planner and it's there we go. Sort by can decrease. Yeah, some of these places had so much autonomy. So it is going to provoke more separatists. But it saves our income. Peasants getting uppity. Enforced serfdom. And before the war, Gorman separatists. Where are they? Who are they? Oh, there. Gurma. Duel. Have them provoked with the mercs. Make states. Sure, we'll make a state. Renew the loan, okay. But we're making money. Yeah, that's when we did our florinomics. And we can strike down our... No, we can stab up. No, we can't. We need 120. So I want the 120. Can I fabricate a second claim on you? Yes, I totally can. Done. You're now led by that dude. Good for that dude. Except he's absolutely crap. Inside company, you're gonna be kicked out soon. There. Ouagadougou, war. Oh, Ayer would come in too. Cool, call in Ayer. Smoosh. I mean, if Yatenga wants it, Yatenga can have it. We'll occupy these. We'll go to turn to Oyo. Regrets on the murder of Oyo. We could start Dagbon. We said Benin, Kong, and Yatenga. I don't want to lose Yatenga. No, we said Katsina or Songhai because I need to eat Songhai. And that will allow eating Songhai. That's one free stab. Restore. We won't, but I won't click it because it's just. There's the free stab, which we're going to need to get to push to a +2. And this one, we're going to be growing our dev anyways, and eating Songhai will be okay with that. So we'll just have to save enough admin points to push ourselves to 3 stab. Well, to a +2 stab. And then we end our disaster. And we're safe. Okay. It's gonna be, it'll have been a bit more complex than expected, but works. Yeah, they took Ouagadougou, it's fine. We can give them Ouagadougou. My next rebels are gonna be the Zazawan. Go to Zazao then. Called it. I mean, with a list of people about to rebel, Not too hard to guess. Thank you for battling there. Now we can go take care of the Gorman. Gorman separatists? Come on, Gorman separatists. Stab is low. Consider stabbing up. Yeah! Again, I'll let them deal with it. It's fine. We can start thinking of truce with Songhai has expired. Songhai? If I were to declare on you, well, the others wouldn't come in, so no. Don't you? I need to curry favors. Yitzenga. And you. Okay, uncon surrender. Cool. I don't need more. I mean, I would like the money from them. Oyo, would you give me war reps? You would not. 1 more month. Okay, 1 more month. 54, 36, 32. So I have enough favors to call them into all my wars all the time. So good. Oyo, sue for peace. Nope, for some reason something changed and you were on... Oh, come on! Okay, clear offer, get out. Troops black flagged, and Wagadugu, sue for peace. I don't care. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Money. You're good. Done. More cores. Guruma. Do I want to full core Guruma? Sure. Do it. Now we wait for stab and we go after Songhai, I think? Yeah, I think we wait for stab and we go after Songhai. Bambook. Yet again. The usual suspects of the peasants of Bambook. The good news is that they give us 3 months to get to them. They're like, we're gonna rise up in 3 months from now. Be ready, we're coming for you. Noble in Joma. We'll come back after. And we'll come beat them up in inner... Oh, Jolov has high liberty desire. Jolov, why are you unhappy with me? Improve relations. Oh, I forgot about the Gurumon. Maybe I can do something like that? No, it's not gonna work. We're not. We won't. Oops! I forgot to provoke the people in Bambook. Go back to Bambook. Well, actually, while you're at it, murder these guys. Who's with Kano has ended. Okay, you guys go in because we're gonna need help. Yep. Mercs, please don't die. Thank you, Mercs. I know we have a terrible general, but still, please don't die. I mean, they have a general with the zoomies. That's it. Zeta doesn't have the zoomies, so they're catching up and they're gonna take over. Crappy air, we'll have to get rid of him as well. That he is not fit to rule. And then we're gonna have to deal with all the other separatists. All the others who want to separate. You, cool, you didn't take a single hit, perfect, close. Zeta, select, attach to side company, mercs. We're gonna have some Songhai people, they're gonna be in Gao. And Siguyans They're generally... Two chances are that they're next to a fort. Backhand at 5. Messina 9. Yeah, they're going to be in Messina. They should be in Messina. That's the effect of reducing autonomy. For those who would be wondering, that's what you get when you reduce autonomy. Get all of your provinces unhappy with you. Songhai has announced us as their rival. Oh, that means I can rival them. Hey! Hey, Songhai! I have news for you. I have very bad news for you, Songhai. Where's my eco actions? There. Get embargoed. We're gonna provoke the Songhai separatists here, yeah. Yes, it's more men, but we should be able to win that. Or are we gonna get defeated by rebels? We got defeated by rebels, okay. That tells one thing. More mercs. Loan cap of 160? We pay that 105. What do we have for mercs? For one... Grand Company way too expensive. The Asafo. But there's 16 people. Or we increase our main army because we have some monies. Let's do that. Raise up 5. Yeah, 5. Bartok wants to go out again. I heard him go bonk against the door. And I would love to let him out, but he decides that I'm the evil incarnate, so... Okay, these guys can be ignored because they're gonna be caught by the fort. Normally they should go into the fort of Jene, which leaves me enough time to take care of them. Finish. That's how you're still attached? Yes. I hate that. I hate him like when he's like that. And I don't want to chase him out into the living room and then chase him back into a room tomorrow. Just to sleep tonight. Boy, why are they marching away? How dare you? He should have been trapped by the fort. But rebels ignore forts. That's one thing they do. Anyhow, I had other plans for the evening after this, so this is where we're gonna stop it. We still have rebels. It's perfect. It's as close to a cliffhanger as I can do. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna say hi to Bartok again. Make him retreat into the room again. If you're there tonight, I'm gonna sleep on the couch again. My cat has gone feral on me, for anyone wondering. Thank you everyone for being here. We're gonna be raiding out, hopefully into DDD if he is live. Zeta, do you know if DDD is live yet? YouTube, this is where the video ends. Next episode will be soon, TM, possibly tomorrow. Okay, well then we're gonna chill a little bit more for the Twitch people.